Push it. Ever been a cop? Fucking legend.
Okay, we're back.
All right, we are back, ladies and gentlemen. We had a little bit of technical difficulties, but it happens, right? Snow. You know what? Fuck it, we're gonna keep pushing. So where we left off, with Boss pulling a nat 20 persuasion to stick the fucking landing after talking to the daughter of Lord Abinabola. So whoop there. As he pulled that off, which is incredible, to say the least. And yeah, I mean, things that, yeah, everybody else. I mean, as you guys pretty much finish up bathing and all that stuff as well. Yeah, I mean that goes by pretty successfully. You guys kind of get whatever
There
you've
stuff set
done.
up in the rooms. What are the rooms like? How nice?
Yeah. So after you guys leave the bathhouse, you guys are pretty much escorted because this is your first time here. They would know this. First time here, they would kind of have you all in your robes still, and they would actually take your clothes to be cleaned and washed, specifically. So
2 times, like, take your time.
So yeah, I have to do this every day, sir. Or sir. And then
he just walks off. You're not even waiting for her to finish. He's just like strolling down.
I'm like, all right, fair enough. But yeah, so you guys are kind of entering this building. As you kind of enter the building, inside of the building is actually much larger than what it is on the outside. So it looked like a 3-story building, but inside it's like at least 7 or 9 stories. You can kind of see, and it's massive. Like, so it's like imagine kind of walking through this building, and you can kind of see the layers, like almost like a stairwell, just like stacking up to at least 7 or 8 or 9 layers. And they kind of have these different, this building's massive on the inside. It's incredible. It's probably for some of you, it's the biggest building you've ever seen in your life.
And it's magic. We can very well tell.
Yes,
right?
you absolutely, because 3 stories does not go into 9 without magic. So you guys 100% know this. And Kiala, you being up the Jinmore, this is actually for you, this wouldn't be all that impressive actually for you, coming from where you come from. This would be well, roll me a history check at advantage. I'll give you that. Roll me a history check at advantage. This is something you definitely would have strong connection being from the Jinmore. With an 11, the DC 10. So you pulled it off. I'm gonna say it's not that difficult, but I was like, wow, she really might have, had a brain.
I got a -1. Okay.
All right. Well, I know where that golden noodle's going. Fellow gents. But yeah. So the big thing here is you would know that Jinmore obviously are innately magical creatures, similar to Ramal as well. You guys have a lot of spatial magic, a lot of elemental and spatial magics, seeing that you kind of appear from different planes of existence and such, and are known to be stored. Not you, but obviously your heritage comes from people that can be placed in spatial spaces. Combined. Yeah. So this is just the tip of the iceberg, and in your background, you probably see much more impressive things than this. But for normal people that are not Jinborn, this would be very impressive. You'd be like, yeah, it's a Tuesday.
Yeah, she'll be like, oh, yeah, it's about the size of the stables. Not bad.
It's like, pretty good. But yeah, you would approach the stairs, and you would be met by a female Jinborn. And she is very she has almost like this aura about her that seems very appealing. She seems very a very attractive aura about her, and she smiles and says, welcome to June's Break. I am here to show you the ins and outs of what you have and what we have to offer. And you see she kind of just points to a door and kind of lights up and says, please follow me. And she kind of leads you through this doorway. Leading you to this door, you see this room opens up, and you see that there's several people kind of sitting around this large, almost like a platform, and there's Jin-born women and men kind of singing and dancing on this platform in this very interesting, intricate dance. And you see several humans, minotaurs, so on and so forth, are kind of clapping, and they're kind of, it's kind of the Skyrim thing, like, oh, like that, kind of enjoying the song and dance, or they're kind of being fed food and wine, and the food here looks incredible, to be honest. Someone like most places, meat and cheese, they have like whole pheasant, large ham, large. It's pretty opulent sized portions here.
Just look over at Horn. He's probably just drooling. We're all just.
He's like,
eating crap for days.
I mean, hardtack and cheese for 10 days sucks. Yeah, she would lead you there. It says, this is our recreation room. It's where people go to sing and dance. Several of our employees put on performances several times a day. If you're lucky enough to kind of come and see that, she would kind of motion over and say, please, we'll go to the next room. She would kind of lead you to another room. And another room you would see that is filled with what you would pretty much describe as people are just actually just fighting. Not like brawling, like with swords and such. As you see, Kelly, you would notice as well. This is a Jim Morn thing. This is a Jim Morn tradition where people do these almost like performative combats, similar to I'm not sure I'm gonna fuck this up culturally, but you know how in some of the Chinese, I think in the Olympics, where they have these really performative dances with like weapons like that, it's very similar to that. Where you see these people are fighting with these very sharp spears and swords and sabers, kind of putting these elaborate performances in this kind of area where people are kind of singing and playing music and just looking in awe at this like really intricate dance where any wrong step leads in somebody's death. This is our room of hold on. It's my room of I cannot. This is our theater. Wow, this is our theater room here, where we put on several performances as well. Usually once a day, but at least 2 to 3 times a week if you're lucky enough to stay here multiple days. It says we also have various other things as well, but you all look tired. If you have any other questions, please see me. I am, and he's gonna put down here. 1 second here. I am. Hold on 1 second. I wrote her name down. Here we go. I have this. Sorry. My name is Elena. I'm right next to as well. And I am the front desk. If you have any problems, please see me. And she said, and you'd also know, y'all, that she is a Earth Genborn. All right. And handlers or employees would take you all to your rooms. Your numbers, just for so you know, if this matters to you all. Boss, your room number is. I'm writing this all down too.
Are these individual
50,
rooms?
There's 2, so I'm not sure who's 2ing up. So
I'm assuming Boss and Naji, Airlift Kayala, and me and Duton more than likely.
That's what I assumed too, to be honest with you. But okay, so I'm just Kayala. Is hold
the most
on.
Appropriate.
Let's see. Those are your room numbers. Boss is 54. Kayala is 4. Horn is 286. And I wrote that down in chat as well. You want to confirm that?
Oh, we're pretty far separated. We're on like different floors.
You got like 8 flights of stairs to go up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Aerith and Kayala got ground floor.
And you definitely feel like they were
big ass bear walk up all these flights of stairs in 100-degree heat to get to my room.
They may be trying to tell you
because they think you're mythical.
Well, look at me. Look at my little legs.
Oh yeah, the big guy and the little guy had to go all the way upstairs.
Kala, you do feel
Ask
you
for the
do
manager.
feel like you are getting some favorable treatment here, from a sense of that everybody's room is on like not the first floor, and yours is definitely on the first floor.
It's like,
I mean,
Yeah.
as Duton and I are getting, are walking away, like we're halfway up, up to like the next floor. I'm gonna look at him and go, "We need to tell him we got the penthouse."
You
It's
think
like,
we
yeah,
do? Maybe we do.
True.
Maybe we do.
They have this extra dimensional magic, but they don't have a damn elevator.
Boss like Snotty's like, Dad, I think they just are not as good as Magic at us, to be honest. I'm just to be honest with you. I think
have a
these
couple of pointers. Give 'em.
he said, I can do a couple tweaks here, just adjust some arcane theories or something over here. But you all get to your room safely, even though it does take you a long ass time to get to your room. It's not like you are on like the 8th floor. You are up there, big fella. But
I think we should call for room service.
and yeah,
I'm
and
bumping
we
with
are
the right
room
girl.
286,
yeah.
and I want my eggs to still be warm.
They just cast dimension door.
Duton's like, where's the kitchen? I'll cook it myself.
And else as well too, as they kind of leave you to your business here, they do say that dinner is at 6. I'd say after you guys leave the bathhouse, and get here, I'd say it's about 4:45, about 5. You guys stayed about 2 hours at the bathhouse. I can say that reasonably.
So just
Yes.
before we walk away, I will just look at Kayala.
Mhm.
You seem to understand this noble. So when should we be going up to see
Soon.
big people? Is this a tonight thing? Is this a we sleep thing?
Soon.
Yeah, it should be soon. While we're our freshest, while our, as pristine as we can be. And if I'm not mistaken, Basri got invited to dinner
That's what I was
tonight.
going to ask. Did you share that information with us?
Yeah, I would have liked
He just
that.
leaves
Okay.
that.
He's
Just
like-
I don't want you guys embarrassing me. Hold on.
Yeah, he's like, I see.
You know, we might be like a wingman or something. I don't know.
That's true. Or
true.
cock
At
blocking.
this point, I have nothing to offer.
About
You know, you
50%
saw me,
chance.
girl. You saw me.
Basri definitely
just leaned
needs to be
back.
at his best.
Always an Arab just slides out of frame. She's like, see him hiding in the shadows. It's like, I'm not even with it at all.
But it was
yeah, you
dinner, so we've been formally invited to dinner. So,
It's
But
true.
we've also been given a warning, so
well,
But dinner, we can make a
Wait,
better impression.
Wait, we've
Yes.
been formally invited to dinner, or
I have.
you have been
Yeah.
formally invited
But,
to dinner.
but we're heading that way.
but
so-
collectively
So
we're in trouble.
perhaps you should let her know that we're with you.
And do
Yes.
keep in mind, this is his daughter. Just
What kind of
that.
person do you take me for, Kayala?
Plus, he has a kid.
just
I'm
yeah.
a gentleman and a scholar.
Are,
Okay.
are
Also
we
been on
supposed
the
to wear
road.
something nice if we go up there? And I'm gonna, if we have our clothes back, I'm gonna be like, because this is all I got.
The one
all we
poncho.
I mean, what
don't
else
have a
would
dinner
you
poncho?
wear? Yeah, you don't have a fancy poncho?
Oh, we could wear the robes.
Baby
No, we cannot go in
You
robes.
already
They're
gave
like
yours
bathrobes.
away. Are you gonna
Yeah.
show up no
Oh,
robes?
They are
gave your-
totally
Wait, you gave
fucking-
wait, Duton, you gave your robe away and your clothes to go be clean, so you're just walking around this whole place naked.
Nobody
are
really
not
sees
going
me. I'm
to
so
dinner naked.
small, except for
What
you.
time is it?
It's 4:45. You know that dinner usually in generally near this house about 6 p.m. She has
Oh,
about
we
an hour and
gotta-
45 minutes.
We don't have a lot of time, unless there's a clother near.
There is a so near the place here. I mean, there's you're right next to the market. It's maybe like a 10-minute walk, maybe.
I'll call
If
out
that-
to one of the Jinborns working. Excuse me, is there any way we could get some nice attire rather quickly? For
She
rather
says-
cheaply?
Something off the rack is fine.
Um,
Doesn't
she
have to
says-
be tailored.
I'm gonna
She
look at you
says-
guys. I'm gonna look at you again and go, off the rack. You think something's gonna fit me off the rack?
Yes.
They might have some nice blankets we can cut
They've
a
got
hole in.
They have troll
Sounds good to me.
here.
Troll,
She's
that's
gonna
true.
say-
And Minotaur.
Well, I
So
mean-
it's
Yeah,
not like
it's
you're.
something fits
he
the
is
Minotaur.
rare folk. He's already covered.
But he needs a little
Mm.
glitz.
He just
Give
needs
him like a little golden collar or
a
something.
belt or something.
Collar.
Bow
He
tie.
needs some bling.
Okay, I just want to say,
Belt and
like,
A
bow.
little,
like,
a little bow tie.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm just gonna say this right now. In the shows, they never show these guys slinging in the wind, bro. He's gonna be fucking slinging in the wind, bro. I mean, he's gonna have to wear a kilt or something, bro.
I
And, like,
killed.
something,
You have to
bro.
wear
You-
pants
See, you have to wear
because you've
pants.
been walking
I
around in a
think the
poncho
bear
this
is-
whole time.
has
You
inner
will be
parts.
slinging. Yeah,
You
I'm
just
gonna
can't
say,
get
like,
excited,
It's not like a
Warren.
cartoon. Oh my god. So yes. The lady would say, I have a fine curtain. If you bring, you can either buy it for 5 gold pieces, or you can borrow it for 1 and make sure you bring it back.
Well, when do we get our clothes back?
They would hand you your clothes pretty much as soon as you guys get in your room. 15 minutes into getting into your room, your clothes would kind of appear. You see, like, it'd be like a little, kind of like magical, kind of like sigil kind of thing, like right next to like the window, and it would appear. And
Yeah, I'm just gonna put my clothes back
neatly
on.
folded, and they smell like lilac.
Someone hit it with a prestidigitation or something. Clean it
You're
up.
the wizard. That's your job.
I don't have that spell, unfortunately.
But she
But
says,
my robes are nice for the most
yeah.
part.
Yes, yeah. Well,
Like,
yeah. So
I'm fine going in what I have.
Hmm
Me too.
Nothing.
makes sense.
I'll put back.
Are
on
you
my
trying to buy
poncho.
this?
I don't care.
Are you
We
trying
don't
to buy
have the
this
time
curtain?
or
She
money.
says. Well, she does offer you a curtain for 5 gold pieces, or you can borrow it for 1 gold piece. A fine curtain, she says.
Curtain.
Yeah, sorry, curtain's not gonna cut it. We're just gonna have to wing it like this, and I guess I'll use a lot of my gin favor.
Let's see what we
Uh,
have here.
She smiles and says, "May the fortune favor you. May the gods bless you."
She'll just kind of bow to her.
She bows and kind of goes.
We
back
have
to
a
business.
cloak of color alteration. I don't think.
But
that
it
would
only
be-
works for one person.
Oh,
Kayla's gonna be
yeah.
like, yeah, Kayla's wearing it.
Oh,
Let me
I
plug
mean,
in.
If Horn needs to wear the cloak, I'll
It's like-
give it up. I guess.
I just, I'm good. I'm fine.
What happened to
Two times, like by the door in the room, like waiting on Horn. Like, we do have like
Leading his
200
wings.
stairs to walk down if you're ready.
I'm gonna change the cloak to gold this time.
Let's go.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, you guys pull up like the like not the bench warmers, but not
The other guys.
the other guys.
Yeah.
You guys pull up slow motion, and it's nighttime now, and you see waiting for you by the gate is Kiki. She is dressed in a fine, colorful, velvety textured dress. Fine patterns, a lot of patterns. The dress is red with golden patterns, and you see there's several pictures on it as well. She wears golden armbands and really nice sandals, and she approaches you and she says, "Oh, it's nice to see you." And she says, she extends her elbow to you and she says, "Well, are you gonna keep your promise?" And she extends her elbow to you.
of course. And I'll hook my arm around hers, suck in my gut a little bit.
Yeah, it's like, oh, yeah, gotta that bot, gotta get that dad bot off. I'm like, yeah, and she's like, all right, and she's like, are they with you? And she looks around at the rest of the squad.
Yes, actually, Kiki, I didn't mention it before. We sort of ran into what I assume is your father, and I describe him, the person we met. He actually summoned us to meet. I hope that's going to be okay.
Wait, so you're the people my dad was talking about?
The very same.
It could depend on what he said.
Hopefully,
he
only
said-
good things.
he said there was a bunch of snake oil salesmen and a mythical bear man.
Oh, that would be
I believe
him.
the bear
Dutan
man.
points up at the Horn's face.
Kayla takes like 2 steps away from the group.
You know, so
Nice.
we are. What's the name of our merchant guild? What do we?
Shifting
Uh,
Sands.
Shifting
The shifting
sands.
sands.
We represent the Shifting Sands Merchant Guild. I assure you, there's no snake oil being sold.
I like how you
Do
Do
said that.
you all pull out your
represents.
guild listing? Do you all pull out your guild list? It's like, hey, we're all the same
We
guild.
represent.
I'm sure he got it. He got the
Yeah.
story wrong. There was a lot of commotion when we came into town. Clearly, this town didn't see a lot of action.
Give
Or
me
at
your
least I
give me your persuasion check at advantage. Because she has high standards for you. She's definitely empathetic or being sympathetic to what you're saying. So she's
Plus, does she?
whatever.
You know, it's her dad. Persuasion.
With a 16.
I never
That's
said
the-
I was mythical.
I'm gonna
We
give her
never.
D20
We didn't
here.
stop
Here's
him.
a +4 to this. Yeah, she definitely says, well, I'll make sure that I at least beseech my father, at least understand that you do not have a mythical bear folk. She looks at Horn with you. You're not a mythical bear folk, are you? She looks up at Horn.
I never said I was mythical.
It was a misunderstanding.
Yeah, like Horde has
Uh,
0 idea as to why they think he's mythical. Because I didn't tell anybody I messaged the guard.
Yeah, he might not know why they don't think he's mythical, but he definitely feels like something happened to where they think he's mythical. Like he's not
Well,
like I didn't
How,
say
wait,
it.
wait. How many bear folk have I seen in the Southlands in the time that I've been down here?
Less than 5.
So I wouldn't. In all reality,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
wouldn't
less
know
than
why they're saying what they're saying because I haven't seen a lot of my kind here, right?
This is like
And if I didn't know that
being
she
black in
messaged me,
China.
I'm just standing there going, "Okay, sure, you guys like me, cool."
I've seen some videos about that one.
right.
It's like I've seen
Wanna
some
touch your
videos
hair?
like
Touch your hair.
no,
Yeah.
no, it's like I seen this video, man. Whenever it's a little side note, guys, but this video, man, it was like, and they called the dude bro. Like everybody called him like you're my like athletic bro, or something like that. Like the dude, he's like a really athletic dude. He's like athletic bro. They're like giving him fist bumps and stuff. Like he was like their hero or something. I was like, yeah, that's wild.
That's how I
Like,
envisioned
oh.
Horn's reception was here.
Yeah, pretty much.
He's like, oh my god, you're athletic. You can dunk. So yeah, she definitely nods towards you, boss. Says, all right, well, trying to extend her elbow to you. Says, well, let's get this show on the road. She says, and she turns to the rest of the party. You guys are like looking around.
Dutan's gonna step
did,
up and introduce himself.
Okay, she sees you step up and she kind of takes a step back. Hello?
Oh, didn't mean to
Um,
offend you, madam. I just like to formally introduce myself. My name is Dutan Belmore of the island of Shabai, the land of Talut. I am new here, but just you didn't hear about me in the bathhouse or anything, did you?
I didn't have to hear anything. I seen you. I seen you were playing. You were swimming some kind of
She was
breaststroke.
at the
and-
bathhouse.
Swimming very strangely. It seemed like there was some kind of maybe spell afflicting you to where you were kind of doing some kind of crazy dance in the.
Oh, don't worry
bath-
about that. Don't embarrass me. I just haven't been in water in a long time, and it felt really good to get cleaned. But just wanted to say I'm pleased to make your acquaintance, and Boss here, he's a really good friend of mine, of ours, of all of us.
Oh my.
She looks at you and she's like, you had a good time playing in the water? Have you ever had a bath before, sir? I know gnomes,
but
and
down here in the
they bathe.
desert, I wasn't expecting to see this kind of water about. So, and we've been traveling for such a long time, but I really appreciate the hospitality of your town. And he kind of like backs up by
certainly.
more.
Yeah, she looks at you certainly, and she has a skeptical look on her face, but she allows you to back up.
He's not from around here. He means well, and he's a good guy. All things.
Yeah, I need you to save those favors.
In fact,
Mhm. Yeah.
most everybody isn't from around the Southland, so you'll have to
Mm,
forgive anybody for not knowing the ways to conduct themselves, but they're all
Fair
Yeah.
enough.
well-meaning people.
Kayla will speak up, be like, I'm so sorry, my lady. Like he said, not everybody in this group is from the Southlands or from court, as a matter of fact.
And you see, like, she looks over your shoulder, Kelly's like, "Is that a shadow fae?" She approaches Aerith and says, "Oh, you do have horns.
Oh. You've seen
Oh,
some
it
of my
is.
kind before?
Yes, I have.
Interesting.
I've been around. And you see, boss. You know, she's about in her late 20s. And she says to you, Aerith, yes, I have known your kind, and they're known to be very strange traders." She says, "You guys like to make rules that break the rules that you set. Very strange people." She says.
I've never gotten along with my own kind that much. It's a
Yeah.
shame
Yeah,
that
she
they're
looks
like
at you and
this.
says, "Yeah, I tried to buy an apple from one of those Shadow Fae merchants when I was in the Northlands or Midgard, but he tried to bargain his mother's cow. Um, he tried to make a rule that on the first day of the week that you must offer your cow to buy the first orange and apple of the day, and I just left immediately. Um, very strange, but I am glad you're here," she says, and she nods towards you, Aerith. And you
Thank
look
you
like-
for welcoming us. I assure you, I'm not like those other Shadow Fae.
Yeah, they like to bring war too, she says under her breath, but you all hear, which is not very quiet at all. Yes. She nods and she says, "Well, is everybody ready to go inside?"
Yes.
Yes.
Let's
please.
go. Lead the way.
I'm starving.
She looks at Duton and says, "I can tell." All right. And yeah, you guys are going. You guys are welcome inside, and as you get inside of this house, I mean, even though the outside of the house is, white sandstone, the floors are straight marble, shined to a brilliant polish. You see, not just the typical races of the Southlands, but you also see, let's see, a Shadow Fae, one. You also see a Tuscully as well, which is very strange. You guys all know that they're typically not welcome anywhere because they're deemed a plague. You also see, which you would know, the Duton and Aerith, a Trollkin, which a dark Trollkin, which are stereotypically from Midgard. You also see a Drow as well. You would also see, very strangely, but you'd also see a couple of gnomes here as well. Scattered about.
You see Horn keep a wide berth from the Trollkin.
Yeah.
Duton seeing this
So-
would be like, Horn, is everything okay?
Mm-hmm. For now. And he just keeps eyeballing. Eyes.
Right. The troll. We'll go perception check for it. Yeah. Plus 3 to this. Let's see if he noticed you. Yeah, he sees you. Not you looking, but just your presence. He knows you're here at this party, and he sees you and he gives you that like I see you look, but I see you like. Yeah, you guys are pretty much eye fucking each other. As you see, Lord Embinabola kind of approaching, says, and he's kind of stomping. He says, "Who let them in here?" He says, "Dad, I did." "Yes, boss. Yes, that's the
Just
look.
mean mugging him.
That's
Yeah.
the fucking look." It's like, listen, I want to smoke. You see the Lord approach, and Kiki says to her father, "Please, I think it was some kind of misunderstanding. This gentleman here," she points to Boss, "is very friendly and diplomatic, and and she looks at him. And did you tell her that you were a Mog?"
No, but I would introduce myself as being of the Ramag.
Well, let me see what you would know. I'm rolling intelligence check for you guys are like Azamar, the Azamars of the South.
They do trade. They're not.
Yeah, you
completely
guys
isolated.
trade. No, yeah, not isolated, but it's like you guys are so rare outside of like your communities that it would be like I think Azamar is like one in like several hundred or something like that.
Yeah.
So I mean, you guys are pretty rare. I'll roll. She definitely didn't know you were a Ramag. She thought you were just a normal human. She thought you were just bigger. But yeah, she says, "Wow, so you are a Ramag. I haven't seen too many of your kind either." He says, "I didn't even notice." That's impressive. But the Lord is looking you up and down, and she says, "Well, we'll talk about this later." And he looks at all of you and gives you a finger, and he says, "We'll talk about this later." But
Kayla will step forward, be like, Lord,
let's see.
please, if you'll give me the chance to explain, let everyone else enjoy, and I'm happy to speak with you and explain the situation.
Tiala, give me a charisma check. And you also add your wisdom to that too as well. What's
It's
your wisdom right now?
calculated. It's added in.
Oh, it is? Oh,
Yeah.
okay, good. Alright, with a... Because it doesn't say, it just says +2 in the roll. It doesn't... Oh, it also, it just says your charisma, it doesn't say your wisdom in there, too. It just so, it should be what, +4?
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, it's +4. Sorry, my skills
Because
have
you-
it added.
Well,
Yeah, right, yeah,
because
it's
you asked
a
for
raw,
charisma.
yeah, it's a raw check. But a 19, he will look you up and down and he says, well, we're Jinborn. I'd like to talk to you about some business after this. I don't want to offend you and your people here. And he leaves. As you guys are sitting here in this
Okay.
large mace, and he's sitting here in this large mace or mansion with several dozen people at this party. You guys are each kind of approached by human waitresses, which, as you're kind of looking at them, each of these people have collars around their necks, which you guys can only imagine what they are. And they say, "My lords, would you like any refreshments? We have sliced fruit, we have fine wines, dwarven ales, anything we can get you."
I'll take some fresh fruits and then wine, please.
Yes, you have the finest wine, if you don't mind.
They nod and they give you this one as well. Aerith, do you is that anything, or do you ask for anything as they ask you this question?
Look around, see what everybody else is having. I'll have the same.
All right, so you get some freshly crushed figs and dates with some okay. I was about to say pineapples, but I feel like I fucked that up, so I'm not gonna say pineapples. Dates and figs, and fine wine.
You said there's a shadow figure?
It is, yes.
Does she look like a waitress or a worker?
No, she looks like she's dressed to the nines, or to the teeth.
Hmm.
Well, yeah, give me an intelligence check. Aerith, you're a Shadow Fae. Let's see what you know.
Intelligence check, right?
Yep, just an intelligence check. With a 13, as you're going through your mind and kind of trying to put pieces together, this is not really you trying to recalling information. It's more of just you kind of trying to. It's almost like an investigation, to be honest. It's an investigation. Trying to put who this person could be together, from what you know of your race of people. And you would know, at least with a 13, you would definitely know what she is. It's not. What's this?
I don't recognize her, do I?
No, you don't recognize who she is, but you know of what she is. Does that make sense? You know that she is a Shadow Fae enchantress. And you know that Shadow Fae Enchantress are very, very powerful. That as well. One second here. You know that specifically they are known for their very beautiful voices. And as far as Shadow Fae considered very beautiful by most people saying this, but Enchantresses specifically almost have dryad like aura about them, to where man, woman, female, doesn't matter what you are, who you like, you are just naturally drawn to them. Not even just like an attractive or an attraction level, but as just like a appealing level. They are just also they are very powerful spellcasters. They're known for their ability to weave magic together at an extreme level, and also known to also be very powerful subterfuges, and been known to take down a kingdom or two behind the scenes. So they are nothing to fuck with. That's what you know.
Not a servant.
Yeah, no, absolutely not. 100%. She's adorned in very fine dress, and her her corset must be made out of almost pure gold.
Damn, girl's doing good.
Make friends with her.
I'm trying.
you get a message from Kayla.
Get the
like-
corset.
He's like, be a friend. He's like, help. But yeah, so that's what you would see. And Horn, you would see actually, Horn, somebody would kind of tap you in the back as well and say, hey, buddy. He's kind of tap. He's like, not tap. He's poking you in the back. He's poking you in the middle of the back too. You're not sure who it is because they're behind you, but somebody's definitely poking you in the back. Horn, what do you do?
He'll immediately just spin around. Like, what
Hey, you're a dancing bear too? And you see this person is a dark-skinned halfling with kind of tribal tattoos up and down each of his arms. He's wearing this kind of like deep kind of like vest, leather kind of jerkin vest, and kind of leather pants. I guess it's more like almost like that kind of link tunic, but kind of open. And his kind of hair is shaven on each side. He's really dark skinned, and his kind of has that like kind of almost like lock mohawk kind of thing going on. It's like, hey, and he gives you the traditional dancing bear handshake.
You give it right back to what are you doing here?
Hey, we gotta stick together, man, dude. Hey, he kind of this. Come here, get close, and he's kind of whispers to you.
I'll drop down to one knee so I can actually get close to him.
As he see Duton gets down to one knee, he's like, hey, this is an AP conversation. Can you gnome your way out?
Did we hear him introduce himself as a dancing bear?
Yes, he was very loud.
Okay. I'm gonna lean over to Duton. He doesn't look like a bear. I thought they were all bears.
I did too.
As he's leaning, he says, hey buddy, I talked to one of the cooks, and he's gonna give us a free cask of some fine wine after we blow this stand. I say it's time to party.
Yeah.
And he says, yeah. These rich folks can't party like us.
Does Duton hear this?
You hear the no, they can't party like us part, and the yeah part. You hear that part.
He started kind of smiling, moving around a little bit.
He's like, they can't party like us. He's laying around, and you definitely see, as you're kind of gathered about here, you hear ding, 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 ding. Everybody, please come to the table. Dinner is about to be served. As you all are kind of gathered about here, do you all approach the table?
Yes.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, Duton fast walks to the table.
I'm
Duton
gonna,
is.
I'm gonna try to
Yeah, go.
ham it up. Pull out the chair, slide.
Hey. All right, you want some brownie points over here? You know, you keep it smooth. You know.
Hey, as you do that, boss, Duton was like, "Oh, that's for." Oh, sorry.
He sits down. I'm like, get out.
he's like, oh, you shouldn't have, man. Thank you. You're a bro. Give you a fist bump and everything. He's like, dude, man, can you like put the thing around my neck too? It's like, you know, it's a lot of work. That's short arms.
I'm gonna get you a booster seat. That's what we need.
Short arms over here, dude. This thing sucks. Here,
Yeah, his
but,
eyes are like right at the
Horn
table level.
grabs his napkin. Horn grabs Duton's napkin and snaps down. Goes, here, let me, and ties it just a little too tight
too
around
tight.
his.
Sorry, I didn't. I'm sorry. He steps back.
Yeah, man. Duton, give me a charisma check as well. Let's see how well you put on for this ball.
Check.
Yeah.
18.
Check. Ooh.
That
With
whole
an 8?
escapade at the bathhouse gave him some
Mm,
confidence.
Oh, he's
Alright.
You
mad
rolled a 1
confident right
there
now.
in the bathhouse.
Right. Yeah, Duton, you see one of your fellow gnomes there. She looks like a Niflheim gnome. Yeah. Roll me a history check at advantage, Duton.
History. 20.
What you know about Niflheim gnomes is that they are cursed by Baba Yaga to be forced to wear red caps or be eaten if they ever leave their village. So if any Niflheim gnome leaves their forest without carrying a living piece of their forest, there's a good chance that Baba Yaga and her horsemen might eat them alive.
So I know that. So
Yes.
just thinking about
well
the possibilities of that happening, he's gonna kind of a wide berth.
He's like, fuck that.
Baba Yaga might think I'm one of them. I don't know.
Okay, but yes, that's what you would know. And
I kind
seeing
of
you
just
almost
wave
die.
and wink and point a finger.
Yeah, seeing you almost get choked to death by that name. She just kind of waves at you, seeing that. She smiles. She looks at you like, oh, you guys almost dead, but you look together. So, you guys all kind of sit down around the
I'm gonna sit
table.
beside Eric.
Yeah. Oh. Here, you see your gnomish friend attempt to sit by you. Do you have any response for that?
Hello? I'm sitting near like the spot closest to the enchantress, by the way.
All right. So you see that like the enchantress, the dark trollkin, Lord, Kiki, boss, because that's her date. And you also see the halfling as
Are we
well,
at a
right?
separate table?
Not a
Are we
separate
at the
table,
kids'
just
table?
no, you guys are at a different end of the table. So it's levels to it. You guys, it's like it's like the high end, the medium end, and then like the like no one cares, but I know you from somewhere side. You guys are like in the middle right now. But boss is
okay.
at the big boy side of the table because he's
Fair enough,
he's
fair
on a
enough.
date with Kiki.
I'm over with my buddy, and I actually have a map spread on the table, like trying to
Hey.
get him to help me compare maps and start.
And you notice as
You
well
planning
as
for
you
the
talk to him as
after
well. He's like, ain't no party like this at that party. No, but what you know is that after you guys finish laying out your maps, Horn, that he goes and joins with he sits at the Lord's side of the table. So he must have done something to be that important. And as you talk to him as well, and his mannerisms and see how he moves, he's very graceful, like almost unnaturally so. If this guy is a dancing bear, he's very experienced, for sure. And actually, roll me a history check as well, actually, because you're looking at his tattoos as well. They seem to have some kind of pulling at your memory.
Ooh.
With a nat 20, nat 20, whoop whoop.
You know what his favorite color is.
He said,
You
He
have
might be
star
a brother from
sign.
another mother.
Yeah.
yeah, he's like, I know what your first girlfriend is, man. I know your
You
mom,
got
man.
a friend in me.
You got a friend in me. Don't get me wrong. Oh my god, we'll have a fucking musical in this motherfucker. But what you know is that looking at his tattoos as well, you know that as far as in the dancing bear culture and in your group, um, he's a very high-ranking member, and he was once a leader of a sect of not once, but he's a leader of a sect of dancing bears in a general area.
Hey.
That's what his tattoo. So you see that it is a tree on his arm, and it has like the names of you assume to be different dancing bears, and you see that his name is above all of them, kind of like hovering above the canopy on his arm, as if he's the leader of it, which you would know because you were a dancing bear.
Would I know where did I first meet him? Was it up in around Bjornheim, or was it?
This is your first time meeting him. He just knows
Okay.
you're a dancing bear.
Got it.
From the
Okay.
yeah. He just knows you're a dancing bear from the fiasco that happened this morning.
Got it.
All right. And as you see him kind of go up there with the leader as well, you see the leader kind of stands up and says, "Can we have a toast?" As he kind of lifts up his mug and he says, "If not, please fill up your drinks." And you see several of the servants just rushing as quick as they can to fill up everybody's drink. If it was kind of empty, he says, "Everybody, please stand for the toast." And you see do all of you stand? I see.
Yep.
Yes.
All right. All right.
And Aerith is gonna whisper to Duton, "Why'd you avoid that gnome girl over there? Why not cover it up or something?"
She's a red cap. If that thing gets removed, this could mean trouble for all gnomes near her.
What kind of trouble?
You ever heard of Baba Yaga?
Of course.
That kind.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Wise choice, my friend.
If I was her, I would put a chin strap on that thing.
But she's kind of cute.
And you, Eric's like, okay, let me go in on there and swoop, but it's like, your loss is my gain. It's like, oh, it's good. But you definitely hear this, and so as you all stand up, he says, looks like we have some. I'm just reading the chat here, guys. Reading, he says, it seems like we have some new guests here, and they seem to be associates of the Dancing Bear Guides. Please give a round of applause for looks to be a new starting merchant company, the Shifting Sands, and their Dancing Bear Guide. And he gives a soft, unenthusiastic clap as he sees all of you.
Golf clap.
Duton's clapping furiously.
It's like we did it! We did it! We did it!
Little
We're
cabbage
heroes!
patch. Go Duton. Hell yeah.
He just spin it around like this. Mama, I made it! I made it to the big leagues! I did it! I want to thank my mama, my grandmama, my dad.
Gotta give big ups to Jesus. Without him,
Thanks to this guy. I see you, man.
Listen, man, we have some hard shit. Looks like, Mom, you the real MVP, Mom. But as
See-
you see, dude, go ahead.
Real quick, seeing that the dancing bear guide that I saw had gone up to that main table, I sort of make my way as kind of close to Kayala because I have no idea what's now going on and no one
Right,
to
right,
actually
right.
talk to. So I'm kind of walking up, like, kind of slide up next to you and what do I do?
Nod. Solemnly nod. Yeah, there you go.
smiling on, smiling on.
Hey, smile and wave, boy. Smile and wave.
That presidential style.
Yeah, hey, I like to go ahead and tell you, I was sort of waving and smiling, but you see this as well, and after that short bout, he says, but there's some good and bad news. We have this mistress, and hold on, somebody give me a elven name, because I have not named her yet, actually.
Valorian.
Oh, you have to put that in the chat.
He was
Hey,
ready.
You get a gold noodle Duton for fucking. That's a.
Oh, we
great
gotta go
name.
on break.
Good
We
name.
gotta go on break. Go noodle time.
Go noodles. Go noodles. Hey, all right. But yeah, put that in chat, dude, because I have no idea how to spell that. And I'll mark that down. All right, Mistress Valorian. And she comes from the Shadow Fae Kingdom, and Empire, and she brings good news. He says, and she speaks up and says, "Hello there." And she bows deeply and says, And she looks at Aerith, and
Earth smiles.
she looks deeper. It's like, interesting. Interesting. And then as she kind of turns back around, she looks much more intense. And she says, well, I can bet you 37 goats that you've never heard of this information before. Coming from the north, I've heard word that there is a very prized possession in this village, and I have been decided and sent from the Empire to retrieve it. Anybody that can bring me any information about a golden duck will be handsomely rewarded, she says. If it's good information. And she smiles, she says, if anybody does abuse this policy with me, I can assure you that there are many ways to deal with people that disappoint me, she says, and she sits down. And as she sits down, you see all the guys, some of the girls are like, oh my god, she's so hot. Like they're like high schooling it right now. Some of these dudes are bricked up for real. So they're like you see some of their like wow, like what you doing, man? Hit him in the back of the head. Oh man, and it's like she kind of sits down and she says, yes, if you find this golden duck, please, she's rewarding handsomely or any information. And she's giving like the soft golf clap, and she goes back from looking intense to looking very happy, and she says, if you do as well, you can have a good time, she says. And Drake's will be on me. She smiles and she loses that very intense demeanor. And those that do know that Shadow Fae have this very duality kind of sense, almost like split personality. A lot of Shadow Fae can shift from one side of their personality to the other very quickly, and very strangely. It is very interesting. So that's what you know. He was saying,
gonna look over at Aerith. Can you find out exactly how much coin we're talking about?
Don't worry, I'll be first in line.
Eric's like, hey, he says, there has been other reports as well. As you all are all nobles here, there's been a flood trace Subek roaming near the rivers south of the farmlands of Empire. If anybody's able to deal with this, there's a fine bounty on that man's head. We're offering 50 gold pieces to anybody that can apprehend or put him down, he says. As long as you bring proof, then you'll be able to receive the reward. Thank you. And he says, now please enjoy the rest of the evening and the festivities, and he says, cheers. And he clasps his mug, and you see people clapping together and smiling. And they all go back to sit down, and they all kind of sit down and enjoy themselves. Everyone's kind of singing and dancing, and there's several women kind of brought out now. They're all kind of doing very various belly and hip dances. As you kind of all see, these people kind of dancing about as well. That's kind of what you're seeing right now. And you're kind of singing and dancing and kind of moving about as you guys are enjoying your meal. And as well, do you guys do anything else as you guys are enjoying your merriment?
Well, Dutan's gonna look over at Aerith as they're sitting beside each other and says, okay, I might do something really silly, but just support me, okay?
The Aerith like just freezes for a sec. How silly.
And as she says that, he takes his glass and he picks his fork up. He's like, ding, 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 ding. If you all would please rise, I would like to give a toast to Lord Ambola for his kindness and his gentleness and for everything he does and for inviting us here and serving us his food and his hospitality. Lord Ambrose, and he waits to see if anybody's gonna like yell in with him.
Oh my.
Roll a persuasion check. Dutan, roll a persuasion check.
I will raise my glass though, but like shyly, I'll be like,
Just cringing the whole time.
16.
looking around.
They always just like, oh shit.
You see some people. You see a guy in the back says, "Yeah, this food is great. Yeah," and he goes up and everybody's like, "Well, if he's doing it, I guess I'll do it." And they're like, "Yeah."
Dutan's like, huh?
Yeah, and they're kind of singing and dancing,
Ra-
clapping.
raise our glass.
Ariel's
Yeah.
smiling, but inside she's like, "Oh
Huzzah.
my god."
He's like, it actually worked. She's like slightly raising the glass higher. She's like here. She's like, hey. He's like, I'm more enthusiastic, slightly. We have to raise your glasses, and hopefully you do as well. And as you're kind of enjoying yourselves as well, you see that the halfling begins to kind of hop on the table, and he's kind of singing and dancing and like river dancing. And there is a variety of plates and utensils and food and all that stuff is on the table. And as he's dancing, he's not hitting any of those things, which is very, very strange because that's almost impossible. There's no way this man. You haven't seen him drink, several cups of wine, and he's dancing between plates and forks without touching any of them on the table. I was almost superhuman, actually. And yes, see this as well. And Kiki's saying, "Oh, there he goes." And somebody give me a halfling name, because I name you either.
Bastion.
All right, Bastion's a strong name, too. This man has to be a 100.
You said it was
Bastion?
superhuman.
Yeah.
dancing.
That's what I'm saying. I'm just saying, if you name a kid Bastion, he's got to be that guy. You know what I mean? He can't be like a.
He's got asthma. He's
He
a little
cannot sell
slow.
ice cream. Like he can't sell ice cream and be named Bastion, bro. You gotta be a soldier.
Gets
You
2
gotta be
kicks
100.
in and
Mom, Mom always said I was. always
Mama, I'm coming home.
Mom always said I was. You can't be named that if you're named Bastion. So you see, it says there goes Bastion again, and this is show off, man. Listen, just because he killed a chimera by himself, he thinks he's that guy. He's not that.
Damn.
He's killed a chimera, and that's pretty impressive.
It was amazing.
Yeah, I mean it's just one chimera, you know. You
True.
see, I
We've
just want to
dealt
know.
with-
It's like
I've dealt with worse, for sure. That's
Yes, it is.
still no small feat.
he's looking around. And he says, "Listen, man." And you see this like, and this Nova that's talking. He's like, a pudgy, like middle-aged dad, or he's giving you middle-aged dad advice. He says, "Back in my day, I would have."
I could bench
Dude, I'll-
350 back in high school.
He said, back in '84, I could have took down 3 freaking chimeras in my sleep. He's giving you those vibes, you know what I mean? So, as he's pretty much talking out of his ass, you guys kind of begin to sing and dance in that way, and unless you guys have anything else, I'd like to give you guys some con save to see how drunk you guys get, if you're drinking, of course.
I'm definitely drinking.
Of course.
I'm more interested
said-
in Kiki's con saves, if you know what I'm saying.
Kale has had
What-
one glass.
Hold on. Matter of fact, where is Najee at?
Nothing
at
over
home.
there.
We left him.
No, no, no,
Back in the
no.
room.
It's on the table dancing with.
Yeah,
With
I'm about to say Najee definitely. If you would have tried to do it, he would have definitely tried to sneak in. 100%.
I would have tied his ass down.
Right.
And he would have probably got. He's resourceful, man. So Najee would definitely be trying to hit on like every eligible looking woman.
Oh my God, Najee.
Embarrassing.
like-
Dad can do it.
He's
I can do it too.
He's like, you see my dad over there talking to the hottest chick in the room? I'm his son. My name's Najee. Nice to meet you.
People are just-
That works out for you.
He says,
Just
What
pat
are
him
your
on his head.
chances?
he's like, yes, I have. It's the classic. Yes, I am rich. Can I have your number, your
We're
name?
broke as hell. We're wandering
Yeah,
the
that's
desert.
That's my
Porsche.
wagon
Yeah,
out
that's
front.
my Porsche.
It's like, yeah, I just brought that. Like,
Wagon,
I
who
just
walked here?
It's like, yeah, like I just made like 30,000 V-bucks before I got here. That's my Porsche right there. Please, whatever.
God, Najee.
Najee's over there spinning that classic middle school game. Have you seen my KDA? Your number. It's like, dude, I got a 3.5 KDA on Call of Duty. Gotta get your number. As you guys are dancing and I do need everybody to give me con save though, unless I'm not seeing them. So yeah, everybody give me con save. See how many you guys are. And I will give one for Kiki, because Kiki is definitely singing and dancing with several dancers as well. Arab
Had
is
a little bit of that wine.
Arab is smizzing right now.
She's feeling fine.
Cal's feeling it too. This is some good shit. This is
I had
that good
one
shit.
glass.
I too had the singular glass, but
This is some good. Listen, this isn't that gut rock stuff. This is that like fine elvish wine over here, or fine that real fine dwarven ale. It's some good shit.
It's an elvish
you're
Moscato.
not. Ooh. Man, you get that Moscato in you, man.
Stay
You get some
away
Moscato
from
problems.
that red Moscato.
That's it. Gives you fucking Moscato problems. Listen,
Rage, Moscato rage.
all I'm gonna say is, listen, anything is like Uncle Ben said, with great power comes great responsibility, man. Because anything's possible, man, for real with any. So I'll leave that there. But yeah, so Horn is fine. You're just knocking them back. You're enjoying yourself. Boss, you're keeping it cool, man. Keeping it calm, composed. You're drinking, enjoying yourself, and he's feeling that. Kiki, she's a plus leader to this. So I'll give her a roll.
That's the one we want to see.
And she is smized. She's been dancing, drinking, shoes are off. I mean, you know what that means. When
The eyelashes hanging. It's all.
I feel so targeted. I feel so attacked right now.
When you kick the shoe, when you see them get the shoes off, it's like, okay, they're either tornado turn, or
Got a broken heel. Pick it
broken
up.
heel. It's like, it's like, I don't need that damn shoe. And it's like, oh, it's gonna be a rough night tonight, boys. So she's like leaning on. He's like, boss, where's my other sandal? She's like basically like
holding her
falling,
up. Like,
yeah.
oh.
She's like total dead weight. She's total 100% dead weight. She is beyond Smiz right now. She's looking at you like, hey, he's like, give me another drink. You have long arms, don't you? Like, reach out further.
I think you've had enough. Let's get you some water. Let's get some of this bread in you.
And she's give me a persuasion check. And you're trying to actually, give us a good. She's hammered. She's in that one. She is smizzed.
The Kayala are like behind her, like, no, let her have
fun. Boss, as you're trying to give her what's the reason right now, she's in that Henny mode right now, and reason doesn't mean nothing. She's trying to get smizzed.
She's listening
go
to
dance.
girls. Yeah.
we go dance.
We take
You hear the
MG to
woos?
dance.
We're going dance.
And she's like, yeah. He's like, boy, bye. She's on that wave. She's like,
As she walks
but
off, I'm gonna look at boss like, good, thumbs up.
I mean,
dude.
they say
We
the
thought
lion
it-
hunts the gazelle, the weak and injured one, but I don't know if I'm gonna go after that. It's too easy.
Bro. This man dudes on that one friend, like you get caught something like that. He's
He's
like,
waiting.
hey, it worked out. He's like, hey, it worked out, right? It's like, bro, no, it didn't. You she left the building, bro. I think like it worked out, right? It's like Duton is one of those. He's one of those.
No, what you know that
All
meme?
the girls
What I
in the
imagine,
dance
Duton.
floor.
Have you seen that meme where the guy's behind the tree? He's like, ooh.
Oh yeah. Duton's like, alright, now's my chance.
sweet,
She clearly
fresh
wants me.
Oh my god.
He's like, bro, I got the Heelys on right now. I got the Oshkosh bagosh. Listen,
I'm gonna go talk to Red Cap Girl. I'm gonna see how
Yeah.
how stable her cap is.
All
Oh
right.
my god.
Oh, she's cute.
I mean, I've been drinking a little bit,
Thanks.
so.
All right, give me a
Been on the road
persuasion
for a
check
while.
as you taught us, yeah, because you approach this. See how you approach this topic. Give me a
19.
Okay, so you're going up.
Swanging.
Kara sees Duton going, yeah, go back.
He's got that gangster limp going as he
Dude.
approaches.
I could. All I'm saying right now is like fucking Leonardo DiCaprio in like Inception. He was walking like swinging the arms and shit like that. In Inception, that's all I. He's just fucking swinging his arms. He's just like swinging, swinging his arms right now, approaching this woman and looks at this. Hey, my name is Embrielle.
Can I tell if she's been drinking or not? Is she feeling good?
Oh yeah, she's been drinking. She's a gnome. Gnome would love the party. She's been drinking the large mug of whiskey ale. She's just, nice to meet you. Oh, so you're not from Nidalheim as well?
Yeah. So I noticed the red cap. Is that
Yeah.
Is that on your head really good?
Yes, she says my life depends on it.
So
And she looks at you strangely.
you're not worried about that coming off or nothing, right?
Yes, I'm worried about it coming off because if it does, I'll possibly die or get eaten alive. So yes, I am very worried about that.
You never thought about putting like a chin strap or something and tie it around your chin, and that way it doesn't come off?
She's looking at you strangely and sliding out of frame as she thinks you're going to some nefarious actions that you're asking about.
No. That's not what I meant at all. I didn't mean that at all. I am just thinking, I'm a gnome. You're a gnome. Things happen. Don't want that thing to come off your head because I do know what it means.
She says, if you're asking what I think you're asking, you don't grab the hat? She's looking at you like, I'm not sure.
You just hear a bass beat start in the background. It's
Dude's like, you know what? You're right. You're right.
He's like, abort mission. In the background. Oh no. All his horses he's like. He's
don't worry about him. He's a bear folk. He doesn't know how.
He's a fucking baseball call outs.
Conga line in the back, like
he's a baseball call outs in the background. Horse like. He's like,
oh, that means go for it. Go for it. Yeah. Okay.
He's like second on base. The base is loaded.
So Duton's actually he's just gonna proposition or wide him open. Like, do you want to go upstairs to my
give
room?
me a persuasion check at disadvantage because
Do you want to go upstairs to my room?
You definitely
Hey, he's been drinking.
somebody
He
else's
doesn't
house.
even care.
All right, give me a persuasion check at disadvantage.
12.
What room?
She has a +4 to this, so let's see if she rolls. She looks at you and she says, "I'm sorry. I don't just jump at every swinging bat in the room." She says, "I'm sorry, especially ones that are very questioning of my culture." She says, "I'm sorry, but this crow will not leave the nest."
So then he says, perhaps this could change your mind, and he kind of points down.
Dude, so you telling me, bro? Hold on. You telling me fucking Duton is a fucking porno move?
The sound effect you hear right now without actually seeing it is you just hear.
Dude, have y'all seen those fucking like porno commercials? He's like this. He's just pointing down to it. It's like that. He's like the fucking Home Alone face, like.
No, I imagine he does like the Captain
my
Morgan pose,
God,
just throws his leg up.
Oh my god. Oh
And
my
mind
god.
you, I'm not a bard.
All right. First of all, you have been drinking, man.
Mhm.
Give me the con save, man, and say, well, you might not be able to perform, big fella. Let's see how you're rising to the occasion.
What you want, con?
Con
Literally.
save.
Yeah.
Con save. You might not be rising up to the
17.
occasion, big fella. Okay.
He's hardy.
Come in
folks.
strong. Hey, man. Strong people. All right.
I'm
give me
still
Christmas.
swimming.
Give
Backstory.
me a charisma check, man. You got to keep on swimming, ladies and gentlemen. You got to. Give me a charisma check, Duton.
Nightmares tonight.
This session has been eventful. I can tell you that now. All right. It comes off as obtuse and ridiculous as it looks on paper. As you basically say, like, "Hey, you down to DTF?" And she's like, "Nah, I'm really good." And you're like, "All right." But have you seen my swamp, though, bro? Have you seen this wood? Listen, I got 3D pictures of it. Minor illusion, baby. Wham! As your fucking proposition to her is like, hey, I got good sex, caveman ooga booga style. She definitely is quickly backing away. Is backing away slowly. But not quickly. She's like slowly backing away, like, no thanks. And she's like runs away from you.
Hey, I just do a turn around. Your loss. I kind of walk back over, sit beside Aerith. Do you believe that?
Aerith is dancing.
We've been
Wherever
we've
you're
been
at,
gathering all the
wherever
people
you're
we
at,
can.
he's gonna come over and act like you saw all of that, and he's gonna be like, "Do you believe that?"
We took Kiki and ran.
It just seems like Kiki's over here like dun 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 dun. Hey, dun, dun,
Wait,
dun,
did
dun,
we
dun,
actually
hey.
get Kiki?
I took Kiki.
Yeah. She's with you. She's jamming. Like, listen, her makeup's rushed down. Half her lipstick's gone. Her arms is all mushed up. She doesn't have hair, but if she did, it'd be all over the place. She's missing an earring and one of her bangles. I don't know what the fuck that is. She says, and she has one sandal on, and the only sandal on she has right now is half off her foot.
Lauren
like,
brings her her 12th shot of tequila.
She's like, yeah. It's just like,
How many people can we get in the conga line?
Right?
Yeah.
all right, let me see. All right, hold on, roll for it. Let's see here. Give me a charisma check at advantage. Kiala, give me a charisma check at advantage. You put it over first.
Go, Kayla!
Get it done. Get it done.
We're about
I
to
wanna-
make all the connections.
I want to use my gin favor.
You have advantage on this, absolutely. No,
Don't you have advantage? Oh,
You needed
420
Okay.
blaze it.
Whatever way.
All right, only 20. Okay, I got you. All right, here we go. So you grabbed. There are 35 people in this Congo line.
Dang.
I grabbed
Everybody.
everybody.
There's only like 50
Everybody.
people here.
We're
right?
gonna grab
50 people here.
everybody.
We've even got the Lord. Like,
Yeah.
come on.
He's like, oh, I guess my daughter's doing it. Let me show you how it's done.
Yeah.
He rolls up his sleeve. He's like, hold on.
Yes.
I got money, but just because I don't got money, I mean, I can't dance. He's over there getting into it. Technically, he's like, hold on, you gotta do it like this. Step.
He's backing up,
Congo.
throwing it
Yeah.
back. Like,
We all
He's
love
like
the Lord
that.
at the party.
He's like, drop down, hey. He's throwing it back a little bit. He's getting into it, man. Like, what I'm saying, these are, tropical people. They know how to dance, so they're, they're getting into it. Even the Enchantress, she's kind of, really kind of elegant and really kind of, not really one. She's like, well, I guess I'll slide into the picture. And
Can I-
she's, yeah,
Can
she
I ask
got
her to
the
join?
Yes, you can. All right, give me a persuasion check as you look at her, and she's like, she looks like she's interested. Now that everybody sees, like, I guess I should.
At advantage? Yeah, that's pretty good.
Well, with 16, I'll roll. I'll roll a wisdom check. Who has a plus 2 to this?
I'll just extend my hand to her. I'm clearly inebriated though.
Come with me if you want to live.
Basically, you pull like a Titanic, like Leonardo DiCaprio and Rose moment. You're like, come here, and so I can call her over. Like she's like, oh, if you exist, and as you get closer to her, Aerith, you're really feeling it right now. She is really, really, really attractive. As soon as you touch her hand, it's like you're like the Napoleon Dynamite. Like, oh, it's like it's really, it's really
all Forrest
like,
Gump.
Oh, stop! Stop!
Wait, cool.
I messed up your roommate's bathrobe.
Jenny. You definitely grabbed this enchantress, and she definitely common in reserve. She's definitely here with you, but she's very attractive to you. And what do? You kind of see her kind of follow you in this Congo line.
I'm sorry, what?
So she accompanies you to this Congo line. What do? Is she basically you have her you're basically taking her by the hand to this Congo line. Do you say anything to her?
Do you mind
geez,
if
I'm
I
not good in
strap
real life.
you up?
Yeah, it's like freaking. All right, let's Google R&B songs. All right, what do they say in these songs? It's like, all right, it's like waving on it. Oh my God! Listen, some of those R&B songs they be just saying like, "Come here, girl." Like they don't even. Anyway, listen. As long as it sounds good, you can say just about anything. That's just it's like you really guess that works, man. So yeah, she accompanies you, and as you see, she kind of gets into this kind of in the Congo line. She assumes this like almost like merengue pose, and you see that she'll be very skilled in the ways of dancing. And she's on this Congo line. She's like doing her own thing, like this little elvish kind of Congo thing, but she's in the Congo line.
In the
gotta
Congo
dance.
line, doing the merengue. Oh, okay. Lady Valorian.
Yeah, she's like, well, I can't merengue,
But she's obviously very charming on her. I'll be
Yes.
like, I'll compliment her dancing. I'll be like, I wish that I could dance half as well as you can. As I drunkenly like join the Congo line.
Maybe
And
you
she-
can teach me.
Yeah.
she's She smiles and says, "I know, of course." And she smiles and says, "I'm glad that you feel that way. Your name is?"
My name is Aerith.
And she extends her hand to you.
I am of the Shifting Sands Merchant Company. I hope to
He
keep
says,
in contact with you.
she
Okay.
says,
Give me your number.
give me a charisma check and see how well it's put you together today.
Ah, crap.
So
Not bad.
okay, you know you're pretty well put together today. She says interesting. Well, if you could help me find what I'm looking for, I'm sure that I could interest you in something. She says, and if she says that, you know how well, you're a woman, you know what I'm talking about. Just it's that like proposition, not proposition look tone. And she looks at you and says, "Will you help me find this golden duck? I'm sure we can remain in contact and be very good friends." She says. What do you say?
I will give you everything at my disposal.
And she smiles and she kind of pats you on the cheek like softly twice. The classic like you know, and she says, and she just kind of, as she kind of passes, she kind of twirls back to the line, like you know how like almost like a ballerina, and she just kind of joins back to the line, kind of leaving you kind of there with a patted cheek for a second.
My heart.
He's like the animator's like, oh my god, she really likes me. She really likes me. As you guys are kind of gathered here, doing your thing. You guys are dancing, prancing around. And as you guys are going around, Kiki says to boss, come here. I need you. She says, and she called out to you, boss.
Okay, and what do you need? I'll put my arm around her. What's going
On the
on?
conga
How are
line.
you? Yeah.
Look up our
From
Congo line.
From behind. I'm
And-
breaking in.
Join the
And-
conga line.
And she passed
You
out.
got an enchanter.
Oh,
And she passed out immediately. As soon as you kind of
Uh,
hey, what's going on? She's just like, it's
All
pulled
right.
back. It's like, yep, totally passed out. It's over. It's like, all right. It's like, all right. It's like, all right.
Can I call
and,
over like a servant?
yeah,
Okay.
and the servant says, we know what to do. And they
Is this normal?
They,
She.
no, only when it's a really festive time. She
That's
usually is
good.
pretty. She just likes to have fun because, as you know, girls, they love to have fun.
just wanna have
Hey, somebody got it. You get a gold noodle. Add it to your sheet.
Yay.
There you go.
You beat me to it. I
so-
was just about to say that.
I am
A
well
little bit too much
rehearsed
fun.
in that song.
He said, "I am well rehearsed in the way of
Cyndi Lauper.
Yeah.
Just well rehearsed in the ways. But as you guys are having a blast here, first of all, everybody gets inspiration. First and foremost, 'cause today was a great night. A lot of role play there. First and foremost, whoop whoop. There, if you don't have it, please add it to your sheet because that was fucking great. As the night comes to an end, boss, like I said, you were promised some things. But Horn, do you accept the call of the ministress that was telling you to come to the hotel by the motel, the Holiday Inn? Or do you kind of keep it cool?
No, I think he would keep a low profile and stick with the group because he's still just watching over everybody to make sure that there's no funny business.
Absolutely. That's of course.
Duton's gonna run over to him like, okay, so where's this after party?
Oh, take Duton to the after party.
I'll go find the other. What was
Bastion?
his name? Did I
Bastion?
catch his name?
Yeah.
Bastion. Yeah.
Bastion.
I'll go find him and be like, and it'll get to be start to wind down, and I'll just kind of go, hey, we heading out. We going to the after party. We rolling.
He says, "It's not tonight. It's tomorrow, right? I'm getting the wine tonight, so tomorrow we're gonna go fucking crazy." He says, "There's gonna be wenches or dudes, male wenches, they prefer, and there's gonna be liquor, all kinds of substances. He says, and we're going to go into the forest, and we're going to get really, really hammered. He says, and we're going to try to find some spirits and get in touch with the forest and the desert. He says, and whoever is the furthest from the city wins. Whoever sees the most spirits also wins Constellation Prize. And you see him reach into his kind of side pouch, and he kind of extends the satchel to you, and you see his bag is filled with all kind of mushrooms, strange mushrooms. Please give me a nature check at advantage.
Okay.
With an 11, you know, the dancing bear guy, that these mushrooms are specifically known as
psilocybin.
as as soldier's bane, and it's known to produce some very hallucinogen effects, to the point where people that have known to take it the day before a battle have been known to be fully drained and not be able to perform. Hence the name Soldier's Bane.
Okay. All right.
And he has a full satchel filled with these mushrooms.
And I'll kind of look at it. Don't know if I've ever done those before. I know what they are.
He says,
but
once you've done enough stuff, you'll.
But I do. Is this the normal time? Are we doing this at the normal time then tomorrow?
Normal time, he says.
Normal
time, he says.
Let's roll. And I'll walk back, and I'll walk back in Duton.
Yes.
When they say after party, they mean after party. Tomorrow night, it's on.
Tomorrow?
Isn't that a separate party at
that
point? That's another party.
Whatever. It's gonna go all. This party's gonna go all the way until the next day.
Mm-hmm.
He says,
when boss says that, I pull just a little bit of a leaf and roll it into a cigarette for him and go, "This is why," and just hand it to him.
He's like, "Yeah." Well, as
I would have known that, I would have spent more time
some of that
with
peace.
That piece. I'm trying to play it cool. I do have a child I have to take care of. I'm not trying to get blasted.
Dude. Naughty's over here
Dad, let's go.
Dude,
no.
He's on the shoulders of somebody. He's like, yeah. And he's just dancing around. Somebody, some noble has him on, so it's like, yeah, chug.
But I will take that. Save that for
later. It is the classic, it's midnight tonight, and it's pretty calm night today.
Yeah, I'm gonna go relax a little bit.
Yeah, get that edge off, cut that edge. As the night does draw to a close. Unless you guys have your variety of nightcaps with whatever clever to you guys. Whatever those are to you.
A nightcap is asleep in another room, unfortunately.
It's like ripping the chat, boy.
You tried.
It's like, hey, you might have lost the battle, but you might have won the war today. So whoop whoop there, being a gentleman, and it's make sure she got to her room safe there. Whoop whoop.
I'm finding someone today.
All right, Eric. There's plenty of male, woman, whatever you prefer there. And this Congo line,
non-binary lizard folk.
Three's not a company here.
Yeah.
So whatever you guys want to do.
Do I notice Kayala and Erlich getting hammered?
I assume so. We
have started a Congo line.
Yeah, they're leading a literal
fancy
Congo
party with the Lord.
Yeah,
the Lord.
Do you literally go opposite directions when you leave, just staggering out?
Like a marching band? They're a marching band and split up back together. Attention! They're just stomping around Congo line. Yeah, but absolutely, Arif. You can. I don't know. You know what? Okay, let's see how many threes company. So Arif, you join a collection of people, Arif, you join some people. And
Some
you get
people.
down with the get down.
5 of them.
Damn, Aaron.
Yeah, Arif ain't nothing to fuck with, man.
Not
I mean,
no
literally,
more.
I mean, what? Not no more. She's something to fuck with now. Arif is something to.
But
Arif
did
is
she get
something-
the snake clap? That's the question.
Okay.
Oh damn.
Oh my. Okay.
The legacy.
Ooh.
Roll a D100, call high low.
Roll a D100 call.
Roll a con save first.
Give her
Yeah,
better
yeah.
odds than that.
Yeah. Roll a con save. If you fail the con, it's a DC 15 con save. If
I
you
feel
don't
like
fail the con
Aerith
save-
would be safe.
I would, but the
The
con
snake
save is
clap.
not my favor. I'm not gonna lie.
The snakes.
Oh. Anybody got a 10-foot pole?
Aerith. Oh man, Aerith.
You don't need a
Roll
shot for that one.
1d100. If you roll less than 30, you have the snake clap. Don't fuck this up, Aerith.
I can't use inspiration for this, can I?
No, you cannot. You should use it for the content.
Oh, you're good.
You're
good.
good.
No
You're
clap.
good.
No
You
snake
did
clap.
not catch the snake clap.
So
Bravo.
basically, you had a questionable one night stand where it's like, oh
right,
man.
right. It's like, yeah, like I probably, that last guy, he wasn't the safest person I've put in my life. Kayala, you as well. If you're trying to get down with the get down
Sloppy
or join the
force.
party, or you join the
She-
party.
She would be looking for the richest person having the most fun possible.
The
That would
Lord?
be Lord M.
The
Big
Lord?
Bolo.
Okay, not the Lord. Not the
Lord.
Lord. Like,
I ain't saying she's a gold digger.
She ain't messing with no broke suit back.
she totally is.
Yeah. So roll me a perception check.
It could be that guy with that Porsche outside.
He's like, I have money, so does that make it?
You mean Najee?
Ah!
Right.
Najee. He's like, yeah, I got that. Here's my dad's port. Yeah. So with the 5,
I'm not going home with Najee.
you.
She's got that pirate,
no.
the pirate
Yeah.
eye drunk.
Yeah.
So
Like,
what?
Yeah,
What?
So you definitely find somebody that has jewelry on. You're not sure if it's real or if it's actually worth very much.
You're too
But he has
drunk
a
to
lot of
know.
jewelry on.
It's
He has
like,
a lot of
Oh,
jewelry on.
shiny.
He could just be wearing yellow for all you know.
Yeah. It's like, wow, that's a lot of polished steel. And it's like, like that. But you get to do. He's relatively attractive. Let's roll. Let's
That
roll.
roll, I don't even know if it matters.
Yeah, I was like, I don't think she cares.
Yeah, he's really, really attractive. And
Nice.
it's ignore him. He says, I'd love to accompany you with this nightcap. Like I said, or me and my merry band of crew, and you see he has a variety of associates behind him. If that is your liking as well, he says.
Come on,
With
ride
your
that
consent.
train. You can ride it.
Oh my God! So he gives you both options here, Kale, if you would so.
Or you can join me.
Or you can join Aerith and her,
Two of them.
At the clinic, apparently.
We good, we good.
I'm
We
gonna
said we good.
take my chances with the 9 and go with him.
All right, and you go, and I'm gonna roll the 100.
She had 5, and you're going to take your chances with 9.
Yeah. Not 9 people. Just a 9.
A9. I'm gonna say. Wait a second. He's not 9 dudes. That's not
In
a
a
train.
row?
That's a train
That's a
station.
death
That is a
sentence.
that is a train station, my guy. That is a fucking like a metropolitan area at that point. Bro.
After this, we're going to take you back to the dry winch.
Yeah.
You get 2 15s and a 30-minute lunch with that one.
Yeah, dude, man. Oh my goodness. But yeah. I'm gonna roll a 1d100. Low, it wasn't great. No, low, it wasn't great. 100, it was good. All right, here we go. It wasn't the best time, but he was pretty. So
That counts for something.
Okay, so long, he was a good time, not a long time, or a long time, not a good time. Reverse. But yeah, your nightcaps come to a close, and you guys enjoy the hospitality of Memphar. As in the Southlands, things of squatting and all those things as well are not as frowned upon as they are in Midgard. 'Cause like I say, they can get down with the get down. Yes, wake up to out of the inspiration. And everybody, roll me a con save.
I'm Erlen.
Newton, you have a level of exhaustion, my guy. You are fucked up.
You went hard.
I'm gonna use one of my favors for this.
Yeah.
And Aerith,
Okay.
you are fucked up.
Fair enough.
Boss,
Fair
you're fine.
enough.
Horn, you are just fine. The DC rating is 14, but so you're just good. But man,
I spent
Yo,
all night
Eric-
trying to walking around the city trying to figure out where the hell everybody went.
dude, it's a hangover. It's
I
like
was trying to
passed
watch
down a
them.
gutter somewhere.
Was I
It's like-
able to
I just
convince
made it to
any
my
of my
room in time
partners
to throw
last
up on my
night
bed.
to be like friends?
yes, you did. So they all weren't females. I think it was at least only one or two that were dudes there. 'Cause I think they're-
Earth is making the walk of shame the next morning.
dude. Walk of shame. That's just like, hey, I got some connections. Like, hey guys, I'll make
True.
He's wearing like the sunglasses, you know, right?
Yeah. The sunglasses is like, it's like, don't ask me any questions before
Veil is
9 p.m.
extra dark today.
With the veil.
It's like, oh, it's
With the
sunglasses,
veil.
It's like veil, then sunglasses on both of
The
them.
hood.
It's like, oh god, dude, I need coffee and eggs, and really salty food. But yes, yes, you did. So, I see all of them. Actually, hey, roll me a 1-800. Call higher look and see how well you did. Because if you weren't good, they're not gonna call you back.
Hi.
You were good. Eric put it on for the team. She was good, so they called you back.
Put it down
So
for the get down.
get down for the get down, and we're this is session 2, guys. So I've been watching. This is gonna be interesting. Yeah. So I'm gonna get you their names. Silas. All right. He was a dwarf. Just sturdy dwarf. So imagine like who's the dwarf from Dragon Age? You know what I'm talking about? Is it Varys?
Yeah, with
Where?
the crossbow.
Yeah, like so. Imagine like a Black Varys, because I think he's the coolest dwarf I've ever seen in my life. So start with Black Varys.
He's a
Nice
rogue.
Is that
beard.
his real name?
Yeah.
Black Varys?
No, it's Silas. His name's Silas,
Oh.
but that's what he looks like. Silas.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
That's
First name.
Dwarven. Yeah, I mean, you guys are definitely not on last name basis. You're like, what's your name? Silas, come
He's
here.
They call me Black.
Oh, you got two humans. One is anybody got some African female names? Because I definitely need to actually stop. You guys are literally in like
Imani.
Okay, I'm gonna fuck that all up. Put that in chat.
Let me rejoin. I just closed.
Ususu. I'm okay. Also, guys, as well, if you're watching, I'm gonna fuck these names up. So if you're of African descent, don't hate me. And please send me the
Amara.
proper
That's
pronunciation, guys. If
boss's
you're watching.
wife's name.
Yeah, that's it's like, oh, it has one of Amara. It's like my wife. There you go. So Atsu, human. I'm putting these all in chat as well.
Fufu.
Really? Fufu? You mean the food? I was like, fufu? That's like saying, and my name is Fried Chicken. Okay, hold on. This guy is
Yes, you should have
Okay.
joined me, Kayala.
human. Yeah, she got that.
The invitation is always open.
So you found two human.
Noted.
And let me see here. Hold on. You also find let's see here. Actually, a Minotaur too. Okay.
The one.
He is the
What?
one. The one is here. He did. The one is here, ladies and gentlemen. The one. It's only one, and it has to be the one. All right. And then you also was another woman as well, and she was also hold on, let's go here. She was a cat folk, yo. Cat folk. Her name is Nikoi. I'm pretty sure. I feel like I'm fucking up the spelling. But
Is
we
that
got
Cialis or Silas?
Cialis.
Cialis?
Cialis?
Cialis? I don't know what kind of Cialis. I'm not sure what kind
If
of
it
Cialis
is,
y'all are
keep him
fucking
away from
taking.
Duton.
Yeah, right.
Those are Silas. That's Silas, right?
I'm
I think
just
it's
checking.
Sure.
Cialis
you
is
gotta-
erectile dysfunction.
I know.
Yeah,
No.
that's what I was confused. I'm like, yeah, like his name is Blue Chew. You know, guys.
Blue Chew.
It's like, all right, fair enough. So these are the folks that you know, and you are now associated with the one. That's like, I'm not sure if like an achievement or something like that, but that's an achievement, I guess. So
He's a Minotaur, right?
I
He's a
think it's an
Minotaur.
achievement.
He's a Minotaur.
Oh, you're
The
ruined.
one.
All this from the Congo line.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Hey, listen. Hey, listen. It's just a night off. That's all it takes. So, being out there, and yes, morning time. Era definitely looks like she had a good time. She's just not, it's not a good scene. So, Era and Duton do have levels of exhaustion from their good time, but not a long time, night to night.
Yeah, Duton, I think he had to take care of himself. So.
Yeah, Duton said, "Listen, it's like I've known my friend for a long time, my whole life actually. You know what I mean? And it's never treated me wrong. So he did that thing. And you guys wake up, and as you guys wake up to people actually shaking you awake. As some of you guys are all around, I assume the house grounds, just sprawled out.
Oh my god.
They're sprawled out in several of the rooms
No
here.
blankets. We got like
Yeah,
random
it's-
stuff over
Yeah,
us.
dude,
Warm.
it's just, and it's
Couple
like,
couch cushions.
and it's like, and just like you just move the woman and man inside, like, hold on, she's in there somewhere, right? And it was like, all right, the Minotaur just throws the Minotaur off, and they all call you and they say, hey, please, come down to the courtyard. It seems as if there's some kind of Subek in the forest, and we're trying to track him down. He looks like he's trying to come here. We have reports from our ranger, but we lost him in the forest. You guys are merchants, right? And you guys have a bear. You guys think you can help us out? We'd really appreciate it. They say.
Oh, yeah.
Oh
What
my god,
time
why
is
is it so bright?
It is.
Oh,
It is literally like, so. You guys probably went to bed around anywhere from 3 to 8 a.m. It's 12 p.m.
Oh man,
Kayla just like
Uh,
hops up, like, yes, let's go.
it's ready.
oh,
Get up,
not
I
right in my
stretch.
ear.
And Kiala, so Kiala, as you get up, the guy can kind of get, like, he starts putting the phone. He's like, I did good, right? Right? High five.
Yeah, a high five.
You can do
Oh,
better.
it's one of those. He's just like,
Yeah.
I did good. He claps himself on the back.
You
He's
can
like,
do better.
I did.
Mm,
I can do.
yeah.
He got
one of
his,
those,
so
like,
I mean,
He got it. He said he just walks out. He just walks out like, all right, I'm good now. So
Next time I'm going with you, Aerith. Just
he's like, I'm not dealing with these guys. Yeah. You guys definitely get your clothes together, and you guys make it to outside of the city grounds. So now, as you kind of looking out, I need somebody, probably Horn, because he's the ranger barbarian man. Give me a survival check if you're trying to hunt down this wild Subek.
I will help you if I can.
You can help him, absolutely.
Okay.
Did that give me advantage?
That does give you advantage.
Net
And
20!
Being said, not 20.
Thank
I'm
God.
Yeah!
Yeah, there you go. as you do
Everybody
find,
else is like all hungover, and we're like, yeah, let's go.
She's like,
Put you in my
Please
temple.
stop yelling.
he's like,
Ah.
motherfucker.
Has
I-
it always
got-
been so
Duton,
bright?
I don't yell, I growl, remember?
Yeah, that too.
All right, everybody, hold on. You guys find.
Clap your hands.
Hey, you got okay. If you say it, you got to do it.
I was!
All right,
Like half of us did.
that's what I'm saying. Everybody, if you say it, everybody has to stop. Okay, you guys are right where Najee is focused. Everybody, please drop your tokens. You guys see the map?
Oh my
correct?
god, Najee is so
Did
tiny.
we get any temp hit points or are we clear?
Oh, you guys were fucked up.
His token is jacked up.
It is? Najee?
He's
Oh, it is.
tiny.
Oh. Yeah, better. I fix it. Hey, I'll say that.
Oh
to you.
shit, I'm
Why are
giant.
you big? I don't know.
I don't know.
Did you already cast
Close.
their spell?
No, I didn't.
Beast mode.
It's and
That
you
does
see
me
this
no good in a fight.
as okay, I'll say this as well too. As you guys are kind of tracking now, you guys track the footprints. You see all these like kind of footprints kind of leading up to here, Horn, and College. You guys are tracking this guy down, and you see this kind of large crocodile head appear, and his sharp eyes glowing. And as he sees you guys, he rushes out, and obviously this all happens. He rushes out here, and I need for everybody to please not roll initiative because I keep saying that. And Al, we guys roll you in initiative as you guys have found. Make sure the API is up here. You guys have found the big boogeyman of the here. All right. Here. Bam. Do. All right. Here we go, guys. 3, 2. There we go. Should have rolled it right in there. And the API, did it crash? Let's see, guys. Hold on. It probably crashed.
Hold on to your lug nuts.
And it crashed. Oh yeah. Roll 20. Classic. it's
You want us to
it's
roll?
Poop the bed.
No, I got it. I fix it now. It's a middle class classic. Here we go. Here. I got you. Hold on me. I figured it out now. Yeah, I just restarted API. Here we go, and there we go. All right, everybody's in. I will descend. All right, dude, Tizzle, it is your turn, my lord.
So, he's looking at us menacingly, I'm assuming.
Absolutely.
Okay, well then I'm gonna firebolt him.
All right, you firebolt him. 18 definitely hits.
And then, as the firebolt strikes him in his chest, I'll take a few steps backwards and get kind of at an angle from him.
All right. All right, Horn.
Alright, Horn seeing him, the pupils in his eyes just go wide. Lips start to curl up, and he just roars out and rushes at him as he rages.
Ooh. Oh, your feet are happy. All right.
Mhm.
Big bear. Big bear.
And once he gets right up to him, he's gonna reach out recklessly
Mhm.
bite, just try to bite down right on the side of his neck
Ooh.
for a 22.
That smacks.
Nope. For 9 total.
Good damage. All right. Right on the chomp.
End of
Anything
turn.
else, boss?
No.
I mean, not you. It's your turn, boss. I'm gonna say it's your turn, boss.
Seeing all the movement, he shouts to Najee, "Fan out. Let's not bunch up. We'll sidestep and strafe into this bush area. I don't know. Are these
Mhm.
trees?
They are trees, yes.
Okay. And then from the edge of one tree, just hit him with one of these.
All right, you Kobe a firebolt at him. Give me that deeps. 3 damage on his neck.
Yoki.
Beautiful. All right, we're going next to the suit back here. All right. Horn, seeing you approach him. He wants to rip and tear.
Hmm?
All right. Okay. All right. So he is going to bite you once.
At advantage.
14 doesn't hit you.
14 will miss.
All right. He's gonna claw you one time. That
That
misses.
12 will miss.
damage. Oof.
That
40
damage, though.
Right. And he
That would have
roars
killed
out.
me outright.
He roars out loudly. And he looks like he has blood in his eyes. All right, Najee, seeing that claw that would have fucking bisected him. All right, Dad, you got it. I'm going. He's gonna say, all right, Duton. All right, middleman, protect me. He gets behind you, and he pulls out his short bow and he says, all right, crocodile man, sucks to suck. Shoots him. Misses. I guess I suck too. EOT. All right, here.
Is there any shade provided by these trees?
Absolutely. In the trees, you have shade.
Haha. So if I get by here, I'm good?
Yes, you are good. Yes.
All right, perfect. First punch.
That hits.
Damn.
Nice. 11 chops on him.
Second
Whittling
punch.
this guy down. No moss. Bounces off his armor.
That's all right. Then turn.
All right. Cool. Kayala.
I can see clearly.
Is this guy
Sorry.
a beast of any sort?
He is a humanoid.
Humanoid. Okay.
Mhm.
So she is going to immediately wild shape into a Leo.
All right.
Let me check that flying speed on this real quick. 40. Okay. She
Mhm.
will fly up to him.
Mhm.
She's going to bite him.
Well, I think it takes an action to wild shape, right?
Oh yeah,
So-
yeah. Sorry, I keep forgetting I'm not a
Wild druid.
Yeah. Okay, so instead of biting him, she's going to fly up. What would put her out of range? Like 15 feet.
Right.
And wait.
Hold on.
Actually, 15 feet.
He's
would be
large.
range.
Yeah, he's range. You need to be at 20.
Okay, 5, 10, 15. Yeah, she would have enough movement to do it.
Yeah,
anyway.
absolutely. That's good. Just
Whatever
put-
gets me out of range.
20 will get you there. Duton, it is your turn, sir.
So seeing Najee run behind me, okay, get defenses behind me. He'll kind of squat down a little bit and then firebolt again toward the Subek.
All right. You Kobe a firebolt. That misses.
Nice damage, though.
Good damage, though.
Hey,
Anything
move
else,
out the
Duton?
way. He screams.
Listen, you're shorter than me. I'm not moving anywhere.
You
hold on,
bumped
it's
me.
your
You
turn.
made me miss.
He's definitely looking at you. I know.
I'm going to. You're 20 feet up, Kayala.
Mhm.
All right. So 5, 10, 15. Come over here for flank.
Absolutely.
Again, going to. I'm gonna go reckless, hoping that this thing turns on me as I bite at its neck.
Mhm.
12, 14,
That misses.
14 with
That
flanking.
misses. That
Okay.
misses.
And then I will, having missed, he's gonna come back and bite again for a 19,
That hits.
and that is using one of my
Bear hugs.
bear hugs. Yep. So I will have him grappled.
All right.
Yep. So it's just grapple. So he's not gonna take damage, but I basically grabbed a hold of him and yanked it, like picked him up and wrapped my arms around him and holding onto him.
I think you still do damage because this is in addition to dealing damage.
Does it?
Yeah. If you hit.
Yeah, you can grapple the target.
Persuade.
Yep, you're right. So
That's pretty
7
good.
damage,
Yeah, it's really good.
Nice.
and then I have him grappled.
You bite him. He's like, get the hell off me, boss. It is your turn.
Seeing Horn bear hug him. I'm gonna do a quick move around this tree, dash in the open, and burning hands point blank.
All right. I'll give you a dex save. I promise. Here we go. Dexy save. He fails.
Fail. I'm gonna step back, and bonus action, ignite. You just see it erupts in flames swirling around him. Yoki.
All right. I thought it was 26 damage, minus 10. Bam. Good shit. And thought it was starting to take 5 more damage from being on fire. He's like, "Rawr." You guys are whittling this guy down. This guy's out for blood. Horn, you have him grappled, so he's ready to bop. Here we go. He's gonna go for a bite. 18 to hit.
Yep.
He smacks you for 18. That's half to that's
7.
Yeah, 7. And now he's on a blood frenzy as he's drawn blood from you, and he is going to try to crush your spirit. He misses. AC boss like, pray, please don't let that claw bisect. Yeah, that claw. Don't let that claw bisect, my friend.
He had advantage anyway, so.
Yeah, what's up? Yeah, so it's crazy. And it's his turn. Done there. Now that he's like, all right, you're not gonna take care of my bear, man. He's gonna combat roll over here. While he combat rolls, he's gonna shoot his bow at the dude. 17 does hit. As he combat rolls over. So I'll slide this over. For 3 damage. Min damage. Finish that, boys. As now just kind of combat rolls over. Bam. Keeping his distance. Aerith, it is your turn.
Nice job.
With a nat.
Daddy!
Damn, son. Pew, 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 pew. Aerith, how do you do it?
I'm gonna give him a roundhouse kick to the temple. Hopefully take him down.
Oh, he is dead. He's
Down.
dead.
And I'll brush off my shoulder and start walking back into the forest. Hurry up.
So you're just gonna fucking anime walk? It's like brush off the shoulders.
It's like drop off anything as proof. That's their job.
All I imagine is like a soft wind blows and her cape flows in the background. She just walks away. Just it's like
she flips her hair.
And the funniest part, the crocodile doesn't even fall because I'm still just holding on to it. It just goes limp.
He just like
neck just cracks.
Neck chop, enemy neck chop. I'm done. I can't move. As he falls, is this? Well, actually not even fall, but as he kind of dead weights into your arms. You're obviously a big boy. You got to be holding, of course. And he just collapses, and you see his kind of red eyes begin to softly glow less, and he just kind of slumps down. And you guys have indeed found and killed the raging Subek in the forest. He was very dangerous. He could have killed any of you actually. So good shit. It was a very deadly encounter there. So I'm surprised you guys made it all and did not die. That was good. As you guys successfully took down this very powerful creature, give me an investigation check, guys. You see some people are coming. Some people from the city are coming up. They kind of heard sounds of fire and roars.
Are you proficient, Duton? Or is anybody in proficient who can help me?
Let's see. Nope.
Kneel down and take a look at it.
With a 14, you kind of look at the amulet around his neck. You see it's a very strange kind of symbol. Some kind of being. Give me a second here. Hold on. 1 second. No. You see the god symbol for Sobek, the god of Subek, which that's common knowledge. If you'd like to know more about Subek, you have to get Romeo religion check. If you're looking at his amulet.
Yeah, let's do that.
This is a DC 15. Beautiful. You know that Sobek is known as the god of rivers and crocodile, the patron of Subek, lord of lakes and marshes, the potent one, the splashing one, the green god of the scarce river, the lurking god, hound of Etten, and the maker of eggs. His symbol is the crocodile. His domains are nature, ocean, and serpent. His alignment is chaotic. People that worship him seem to be sailors, barge folk, rowers, and Subek. Obviously, favorite weapon is dagger and mace.
Generally a good god. Chaotic good. Generally.
No, not chaotic good, just chaotic.
Just chaotic.
Correct.
You said he's wearing a symbol around his neck. That's where we're seeing this.
Yes.
And like a talisman or something. Yeah, I'll remove it and I'll tuck it away. Anything else that stands out about him? Like, why was he raging? Is there any
It is the
magical ailments?
it is the flood season, so you know that Subek get into this berserker like rage during the flood season. That if anybody actually approaches any kind of river, they was like just basically just go full murder hobo and just kill you. But outside of the flood season, they are the most friendliest and mal-mannered people of probably anyone.
It's a shame we had to put him down.
And
Well, does he have anything in his pockets?
oh
my God.
no, I'd say here I would say no. He just has what he just an amulet and just what little rags of his clothes remain. He
You
just was
think-
a berserker. Yeah.
I'll look at who originally got the quest. He kind of announced it to everybody, right?
It was all of us,
Yeah,
right?
all of
He
us.
just sort
yeah.
of barged in while we were all hungover.
like, "Hey,
He
I've
was
got
like,
a
hey, we
quest."
need you. And we're like,
He's like, yeah, we
"Oh."
need it. So fucking
Were we
raiding
supposed?
Subek.
Were we supposed to just get it, or were we supposed to bring something back?
Yeah.
We have to bring
Yeah.
evidence.
No. Yeah,
Well,
bring
and-
evidence,
and
yeah,
the
bring
town
evidence.
folks kind of came out and saw it too, so they know that we did this. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was this from
Yeah.
the Lord or some random person at the dinner party?
It was y'all were each approached by different servants of the Lord.
Oh,
'cause
okay.
He woke
okay.
you guys up. But the Lord gave the general like open quest to everyone at the
Okay.
toast last night.
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
But the amulet, so we have witnesses, and the amulet would probably be enough evidence if pressed.
Right. And the amulet is made of gold. Fine gold, actually.
If I were to
Um,
appraise it, how much what do you think that?
Give me an investigation check, or I'm not sure, or a jeweler's kit check, whatever's clever to you. I would say you have advantage on this.
Yeah, I actually had a skill, and I don't remember what it was, where appraising magical items.
Yeah, it
or
was
valuables.
yeah,
I just don't
yeah,
remember what it was.
yeah. I think I gave you advantage on appraising any magical items because that's like in your background, I think.
Yeah.
I can
So
replicate it.
with a 23, this thing is worth about 250 gold pieces.
Take that. Just take that.
Yeah, we're gonna take this. Tuck
And
this
we
away.
also get 50 gold pieces from the killing of the Subek as well.
Yeah. It's like 300 GP.
That's another shipment of salt. We're
That's
gonna need that
another
money.
We
night
didn't
at
sell
a
our stuff yet.
Or
haven't.
we
We
can
haven't.
invest
We
some of
paid.
this into our Shifting Sands Guild.
Yeah. I know that we owe a debt of 250 GP.
That's true. We could get our asses out of that trouble and then start building.
Yeah.
We'll talk after we sell stuff.
Or we can chip away at it. We don't have to do it all at once, and we can turn the rest into. We can invest it.
All right. So as you guys are talking about your gains, of course, you can see several of the guards appear, and the Lord appears as well. He's in his standard leather armor, and he says, I see you taking down the foul Subek. Damn them in their flood season." Then he spits on the ground. Seeing
Shit.
you kind of.
It's a shame we had to kill him. He was dangerous. You had no idea the level of power a creature like this has. I've never seen one in person.
They're very dangerous. The best I can describe it to you is they have the mindset of just mindless killing machines, he says. With the sole purpose of eating and consuming all things that are living, that trespass the rivers. We should have known to check the rivers, but the river Noria borders us on 3 sides. And it's a pretty decent sized city, so they were just they didn't have enough time to know exactly where, he says. But I'm glad you did. And he reaches out and he hands you 50 gold pieces. He says, "Thank you for your trouble." Hands you 50 gold pieces, and he hands you a keen. A keen Kopesh. So this Kopesh deals +1 damage. I'm putting in chat.
A keen Kopesh, like
Yep.
Okay.
Hey.
But
Really sharp.
Yep. I'm putting this as well, so you guys can as well. Hopefully I spelled that right. But yeah. So yes, a keen. It gives you a keen is a very sharp, almost like razor edge sharp. It is +1 damage if you use it, of course. Its value is increased by because it is sharpened, is increased by 25 gold pieces. So,
And he
this is a
hands
very
that to boss, right?
yep. He hands everything to boss because boss is the one that talked to him first. So he hands you the Kopesh and 50 gold pieces, boss.
Thanks. I'll put that in our.
I'm gonna Horn will walk up to you and seeing the Kopesh, will grab the what looks like a little short sword scabbard on his left hip and pull this rusty, nasty looking Kopesh out of it and just kind of look at you and it looks a little better than this one. I might be able to use that.
It's
Yeah,
great.
take it. I've got no use of it. Oh, the Kopesh
Right.
is sweet.
Yeah.
And so yep, replace it with the other one.
All right, you have gained a keen Kopesh and he gets +1 damage. So good stuff there. All right, and he says thank you.
Oh, dude, it's got a sweet ability. On a hit, it's grappled. It's gonna. When a creature you have grappled with this weapon attempts to escape and fails, it takes 1d4 damage plus your strength.
Could like a bear hug all the time now.
Yeah, that's sweet.
Uh-huh.
There you go. He said, "I know."
He's like a fucking kid on Christmas right now.
I know it. Like this thing's great.
So I'll
so
take it
just-
out of our party loot if you're gonna wear it.
There you go.
Take it.
Absolutely. So you got that.
Sweet.
And he says, "Thank you, and I will pay for the next for tonight's stay at the Dunes break. Of course, we'll cover your hotel fees for tonight. Thank you for your service."
What about
And
drinks?
he's, well, he says, he reaches in his pocket and he pulls out 2 gold pieces. Says, "Knock yourself out." And he flips them to you.
Thank you, good
Oh,
man.
change for him.
All right, and you know he hands these things to you, and you guys have defeated a Subek. Whoop whoop! That was 100% deadly encounter. 100%.
Yes, it
Yeah,
was.
So I'm glad-
that
Claws
claw
was
would
no
have killed
joke.
me.
I'm
outright.
surprised that went
Yukon
as fast
too.
as it did. Honestly.
Yeah,
Well, it-
28 damage on one claw attack.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, it's just action economy too. You guys had just way more action than he did, so that's why it was less deadly. But if he would have started ripping and tearing, or you guys didn't roll high enough for your
One crit,
survival
someone
check,
would have died.
100%.
Oh yeah.
Yep. So if you guys didn't roll that high for your survival, he would have actually surprised you. It would have been like, all right, somebody's going down. So that was good there. He didn't surprise you. You did very well, and you guys did good. So whoop there.
Nice.
Whittle that big boy down. All right. You guys, I'll return you back to the city. And you got your amulet. Okay.
I think we should do what our original business was. Let's get rid of this salt. See if we can get a pretty penny for this amulet and do a little shopping,
Mhm.
maybe.
So
Couldn't find out
you-
anything about that golden duck.
You
Oh, yeah,
can
that's right.
You can definitely get rid of your thing, but you cannot like restock here though. Your thing, you can definitely get rid of your stuff here if you like. Because
was the point.
actually, I was letting everybody know. Yeah, even though it's a big city, it isn't big enough compared to like Nuri or like Carmel or Purbasset. It isn't that big. But yeah, absolutely, you can unload it. Because you guys are favorable. You guys have the duality history of being mythical bear men and also help save the town fresh in their mind. Give me somebody give me a persuasion check at advantage.
Is it persuasion?
That's at advantage. Yep.
I have 3 with proficiency. Oh, there you go.
I think
Yeah.
so. Yeah.
22. It just was at 22 no matter what.
Yeah,
There
exactly.
you go.
I didn't need no
Ooh,
taking
ooh.
advantage.
It's like I need that. I would say, you know what? Roll me a 1d100 Kayla. Kayla.
I don't like doing this. Hi. No.
Oh man.
You get 1.75 times whatever the base value of the assault is.
Well, it's better than
250.
even.
So yeah, so
437.5.
Yep. there you go. You guys get 400. Yep, whatever you said.
437 gold and 5 silver.
Silver. Yeah. I'll add it right now. Ooh, we got some money.
Moving on up in the world.
Moving on
It's
up.
true.
To the east side.
This is
We
true. You
finally
guys,
South
got a
side.
piece of the pie.
795 gold. And we still have that
nice.
amulet too.
Yep.
it's true.
Let's save that amulet for now.
Yeah, we might be able to trade it. We may be able to find someone of that religion who might even pay more.
Do we know whether
You
or not
never
it
know
has
when
any
it might come
magical
in handy.
properties?
Well, with his appraisal check, he would have known if it was magical. But even without identify tells you exactly about it, but even non-magical appraisers knows a magical item is a magical item. So no, it's not magical. As you guys are kind of gathered here, and yeah, you guys are sitting here now, with your guiding gains. As you guys obviously sell off your goods, of course. You guys are trying to do anything else? I mean, you said a golden duck, right? The golden duck.
Oh, I have to do some research about the golden duck. Or
Does it lay golden duck eggs?
I think it's just a figurine. But if it's a real golden
All
duck,
right.
that
You
would be way
feel
more
like-
interesting.
You feel like the best person talking about the golden duck for information about it would probably be, Valorian. Valorian?
Yes.
Valorian.
Valorian. Yeah. Yes. So you probably want to talk to her, or maybe even actually, Boz might know something too as well. Well, Boz, give me, because you're like a relic hunter. Give me a history check at advantage. Okay, this is actually right up your alley, actually. Like literally your alley. The 26. Whoop whoop. That's a dirty 19. That's a dirty nat 20 for you actually, because of the +1. With a 26, you know that this golden duck. Give me a second here. 1 second. Actually, let's see. No. I don't think I have a picture of it. Do I? Really, stepbro? That's how you feel? Okay, so it is you know it is a magical duck. You know that specifically this magical duck is one of the fair it's one of like the wondrous statues that can transform, but it's a specific version native to Southland. That instead of like transforming for like 7 days, they well, not they still do that, but it's like a different variant of that. Let me kind of give you a description because you wouldn't actually know what this is. No, looking for this here. Wow. So yeah, it's like I can't remember, but it's like a one of the Wonder Strat statues, but the golden duck specifically has a unique ability which you would know. In addition to being a giant flying golden geese, it's said to be gargantuan in size when it fully transforms. It's also said to also lay golden eggs.
I knew it.
Exceedingly rare. I've only heard of it in some of my readings, but we can get our hands on that.
It is
That's a meal
exceptionally
ticket.
rare. And you feel like as far as tiers of item, this golden goose would be legendary for sure.
I was kind of ashamed to give it away.
You feel as
Unless
if
they didn't know what they had.
also as well. This is actually very important. Boss with a 26, you would also know specifically that anybody that tends to end up with the golden duck tends to die a very horrible death or gets killed, stabbed, murdered, butchered, by people that discover they have said golden duck.
Keep that shit
Uh,
away.
It's like lottery winners, or what is it, like 10 times is likely to get
Mm.
murdered.
Right. And it said that no one has ever owned the golden duck longer than 1 month. That's the lore of the item.
Well, that in my mind means we get it, we sell it as soon as possible before something bad happens. But
Or we just tell its whereabouts.
That's
Keep
true.
ourselves
She
out
just
of
wanted
danger.
information.
Mm-hmm.
selling information is just as good as the real thing. But the
But she wants to
treasure
know the
hunter
whereabouts, isn't it? Isn't that what she said?
Yes.
She knows
She,
about it already.
Yeah. She knows about it, but she doesn't know. She basically she told you specifically this. I know of the item. I know what it does, but she does not know where exactly in this nearby area it is. But she does know it is here. In this area specifically. So you'd imagine 100-mile radius probably at the most. Give or take a couple of miles.
Well, there can't be too many golden ducks walking around.
This is also true.
I mean,
Being said.
either way, we can find it, tell her where it is, or we can just bring it to her. We've got a month in theory.
Anyway, did you ever find out what the reward was for the golden duck?
You did not.
You ever
That's what
specified
we
a
really need to
reward,
know.
right?
Yeah, like she said it would be a reward, but she didn't specify the reward. But
Yeah.
then again, you
Con,
can't.
you're a businessman. You know that all of those things can be negotiated.
Yeah, but that's very expensive to have something that can lay golden eggs. The reward for that would have to be really large. So I would definitely like to know what the amount would be before we risk our lives, obviously.
Well,
Would we
she's still in
know just
town.
rough price?
A price of what it's worth. The Adam's worth.
Yes.
You're an appraiser, so yeah. Give me a
Just we're
investigation.
ballparking.
Yeah. Give me an investigation check. This is up your alley too. It's me and Junction. With a 22, this item is worth upwards of anywhere from. I gotta do actually math now. Hold on.
Above table,
Making
can
me
you
do
lean
math
forward
and
a little
shit.
bit about-
This item estimated worth is like you have a pretty reasonable ballpark of like. This item is worth anywhere between 250,000 gold pieces to 300,000 gold pieces.
Dutan, I don't know if you understand. We could retire with this kind of money.
Oh, I definitely understand. I just want the guarantee of what reward's gonna be.
So I don't think she.
If they tell us, let's say 500 gold, then I don't think we should risk our lives for that.
But are we going to get the duck, or are we just going to give information on the duck's whereabouts?
She asked for information wanted about the golden duck.
Correct.
Correct.
But can we just say, hey, the golden duck is here, and not risk our lives to find that out? Because if we get
Depends
the
on where it's
golden
at.
duck and bring it back,
That's true.
that's a whole different ball game than just going, oh, from 10 miles away, the golden duck is in this general area. And then we go back and say, hey, guess what? The duck's in this area. Give us our 500 gold, and you go do whatever you want to do.
And that's why we need to know what their reward amount's gonna be. So then
Yeah.
we can appropriate our actions toward that amount.
She still is in town. I'll say this again. You can't ask her if you like.
Are we still at the
That,
house?
that was the other Shadow Fae, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
the Enchantress. Yes.
So
Which
yeah,
is
she's still-
why I asked Aerith.
definitely talk to her.
So would somebody like to talk to her now? That's what it sounds like y'all are actually trying to do. Yes? No?
Yeah.
You guys are trying to talk
Yes.
to her? All right.
Aerith, go sweet
Alright.
talk her.
I'm like the worst person at this, but sure.
I'll go with
Alright.
you and help.
Yeah.
Hey,
You
Val,
two-
real
Alright.
quick, above table. Do you
Yeah.
mind leaning forward just a little bit? There you go.
I actually see the frame now. I actually see the frame. I think. Yeah. Okay. I got you. So yeah. Yeah. So you go into the house to the mace to the mansion.
I'm
And
so
she's just,
confident that we're gonna find the whereabouts of this thing.
Uh,
I know, right? Like it's just gonna be sitting there.
I'm sitting here like, where do we even go from here about this? Like,
he's like,
Well,
hey guys.
The money could be a good motivator.
And and she sees, and she's sitting there at the table. She's eating lunch now because by the time you actually dinner, like, what is lunch and dinner? The in between, what's that called?
Brunch?
Dunch?
Brunch.
Supper?
Not
Oh,
brunch.
lunch.
Lunch? What?
Brunch.
No, brunch is
After
breakfast
breakfast,
and lunch.
before
No.
lunch.
But
No, it's after. No,
lunch.
After
lunch,
lunch.
but before
Lunch.
dinner.
I thought it was
what is
supper.
that?
No, brunch.
Snacks.
Brunch is
I
after
was like,
breakfast,
an
before
afternoon
lunch.
Oh.
snack?
That's why it's called with a B, brunch.
No.
But we're not
Oh
asking that.
my god, that's
Right.
not the question. Okay.
He's saying what would be between lunch and dinner in the same
Ooh,
concept as
dinner.
brunch, but between lunch
It's
and
called
dinner.
supper. The meal you
Don't-
take after lunch.
There is
Isn't it
nothing
called
between
lunch?
that.
Supper.
It's called
Unless-
dunch,
unless
right?
you're a hobbit.
Dunch.
It's called snack
Second
time.
breakfast.
Unless you're a halfling. It's
Yeah.
like it's like
Elevensies.
it's like
Yeah, it
Little
might be 11sies.
Afternoon tea.
hold on.
Tea and
you know,
crumpets.
Hold on. Wait a second. Give me a second. I got this. Hold on.
Are you Googling
Man.
it?
It's
yeah,
not
we have
No,
There's
Google.
nothing
I
there
am
for
definitely
that.
not Googling.
We have the power.
I am not googling anything, guys. No. No,
Yeah, put
never.
down your
Do we
phone.
have the chat on the stream? The chat's going. Let's go to the chat.
Let's go to this.
Yes. If you know in chat, please tell us. Cause I think it's dunch. But then again, I've
No,
been around.
it-
No, there's no such
I-
thing.
Now you're
thi-
just making shit up.
Honestly, I think Boss is right. I think it's
Dunch.
supper is where the original term came from. That was
Supper
between.
is the country way of saying dinner.
No, I think
Yeah.
it originally.
There
That's
is
what
no
it's like,
such
aim at the
thing
dinner.
between lunch and
No.
dinner.
I don't know.
Exactly.
I think originally,
I'm-
I think
hey,
the
I'm willing to
original
put a wager
idea
on
of
it.
supper was between the two, but
Same. I'm in on this.
I'm willing to put a
okay,
wager
'cause-
on it.
I'm from the south, and I've always called dinner supper. Too. Like a supper.
I've always called it supper.
Yeah.
Right. Well,
all
I
right,
don't know.
now,
I don't know.
all right, now I'm googling. Sorry, now I'm googling.
You
Alright,
northern
now-
people over there.
Yeah, it's just supper, right? Okay. Well, she's
Yeah.
sitting there
Oh,
eating
wait,
a meal.
wait, hold on. Here you go. I'm gonna post it. This is the answer for what is the meal between lunch and dinner.
I know everybody's like, hey, what is it? What's it called?
Supper.
What's the name?
Boss was right.
All
I'm
supper.
gonna need you to cite your sources, sir.
Yeah, that's what is that?
Yeah.
Quora? It is
So-
Quora.
so-
It was
that's
just
what my-
literally the Google search. The first thing that
No.
popped up.
I need sources.
That could be somebody's granddad saying,
I'm
"Yo,
sure
back
it
in
could.
my day,
I never.
like-"
I just said that I just put it into the Google search, and
No.
it was the first thing that popped up.
I mean, it could be right. I'm not saying you're not even wrong, but I'm saying like that could be somebody's granddad. Just like back in my day, But anyway, we'll talk later. All right. So she's sitting there eating a meal, right?
She's eating.
So it's
That's all I
actually
know.
called Linner, Linner.
What the
And
and
Unbelievable.
y'all
hell?
call
Okay.
and y'all call dunce stupid. Wow.
Dunce is
Dinner is a late lunch
not
or
dunce,
almost dinner.
dunce.
oh,
Done.
Dunce.
dunce is stupid, literally.
Where is this
Hold on.
source coming from?
Dunce. Dunce.
Outline of meals.
It
on
sounds
Wikipedia.
way cooler. That sounds way cooler than lunch. Lunch sounds like some fucking like Danish fucking sweet cake or something, dude. Yeah. Lunch.
I'm getting heated over snacks,
Winner?
man.
Well, yeah,
Right?
no, like hinga dinga durga. Just want to get some.
Y'all
some
need
dinner.
a Snicker.
Yeah,
It's
know,
called food. I'm hungry. Let's eat this shit.
Yeah, I don't name it meals. I just eat them.
Okay, Valorian is eating food.
She's eating food. Yes, she's eating a meal. She's eating some. Let's be some.
She's having
nice.
Leonard then. Is that what we're saying?
Yeah.
I'm not saying Leonard. That's like some fucking like some TikTok shit, dude. That sounds like some
Leonard
literal
Skinner.
TikTok. Leonard sounds like some shit like a guy was like, "Mom, it's not dinner, it's Leonard." It's like, oh my god, dude. Anyway, she's eating a meal and you approach. She sees you approach. She waves and says, "Hello, Aerith."
Good afternoon, DeLorean. Sorry to disturb you.
Mm-hmm. She nods.
I'd just like to inquire more about the quest that you gave us last night.
Certainly, she leans back like Fat Joe in her chair.
The Golden Duck. What do you know about the Golden Duck? First of all, see if
Well,
she can offer us anything different.
She says to you, "Well, I know that it is a some kind of
Kayala, you're with me.
She's with you. Kayla's with you. Well, I know that it is some kind of small statuette. It is of no magical significance. It's really just a symbol that was lost to us many years ago, and we seek to take it back. What does she say to you?
Ooh,
No significance?
no
That's what she-
magical significance.
That's what she says. That's what she says to you.
Yeah,
Would
can I
you like-
insight check her?
Would you like to insight check?
Insight
Yeah,
check.
I do.
All right, only one of you can. Which one of you guys are doing it?
I have a 2.
I have a 4.
You did.
All
And I
right,
will
Kayla's-
use my gin favor for this too.
All right, she's using the gin.
Oh,
An 18. You know that she has some telltale signs, like the edges of her lips kind of quivering a little bit, and her nose kind of twitching when she says that. That definitely with the fact that there's some dishonesty or so she's not being very genuine in the statement that she just said.
I'll send a message to Aerith. Like, I'll kind of cough and send a message to Aerith, like,
Give me a sleight of you just be like,
Oh,
hey,
God. This
cough,
is
cough.
dangerous.
I know.
This is
Hey,
She's
that's
like
dangerous.
a high level
fucking-
enchantress.
Yeah.
It's like
Just tell
That's
the
like
truth. Tell her what
Skyrim.
you know.
Destroy kingdom.
She's like, oh, bullshit.
hey, y'all is fucking playing on like Skyrim stealth mechanics. She's like, hold on, all right, if I'm sneaking, like,
yeah, my,
enough.
my
It's
sneaking's
like-
not very well.
She just crouches down, cough, cough. Start like magical flashes appear.
Yeah.
It's like,
But like, look. Okay, so I've heard stories about this golden duck. I'm sorry. I respect you, but I don't believe you.
okay. He says, "What stories have you heard?" She says,
I've heard it's worth a pretty penny. Maybe not magical significance, but I have heard it's worth a very pretty penny.
"Well, many things are worth pretty pennies," she said. But that doesn't mean it's worth everything. She says, "It's just a statuette that I like to return to me and my people. It is a very is a very important significance to us." She says to you.
I can respect
How
that.
important.
Yes, she leans
What'd
to
she
you
say?
as well. She leans forward. Era, as you lean forward.
What would
do you
it
need-
be worth for you to have it returned?
I'll lean forward as well. Well,
Like everyone just keeps leaning closer.
Everyone-
We're
it's
all like,
it's like right now you
Lips are
guys are
quivering.
literally in like
yeah,
right
we're
now,
like
you
all
guys
like
are-
really close.
you guys are like 6 inches away from each other. You guys like doing like almost like a triangle right now, just like corner, and it's like
turtle formation. Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, triangle attack, baby. Whoop.
Everybody else walks by like, what the hell are they doing?
She's just leaning her and she says, "Well, because it is a nice and interesting statuette and it's made of gold, I can ask for, I would say, 1,000 gold pieces. If you find it and return it to me," she says. "Information, 500 gold pieces," she says.
Aerith is gonna
it's-
lean back.
If it's accurate, she says.
For a statue of no magical significance.
She nods. Are you trying to insight check her as she says this?
No, I like Kayala already told me that.
Yeah, I was
bullshit.
like, Kayala like blew the cover.
In fact,
off
she
that.
told like probably the whole
I
world
told
and the waiter down the
everyone.
hall that.
She says.
Bullshit.
She says, "Well, not all stories are true, and not all myths are true." She says it is just a very important figure and a piece of my culture, which Aerith, you outright know is a lie. She says this because you are a Shadow Fae, and you guys do not worship ducks.
Eric just like smiles at her and she's like, "Oh, honey."
She nods and says, "Yeah, it's part of the new wave of Shadow Fae. They call it the Duck Walkers."
Even Kayala's like raising an eyebrow, like, fuck.
She nods and says, "We are the Duck Walkers." Quack.
We're all women of secrets here. You might as well tell us the truth.
Give me a persuasion check.
Damn it.
As you say that, she says,
The worst person to do this. That's why I was like, I don't know why I'm doing this.
she smiles and she says, "We all have secrets, and some secrets should say secrets, of course. I'm not telling you my birthday. You know, every woman has to keep her age a secret, of course."
Of course.
We're not
Alright,
asking
Kayla,
the
you
duck's
need to do the
age.
talking.
We're not asking the duck's age. We're asking why you really want this duck. I'm not judging. Like, what you want to use it for? That's on you. But if we're gonna put our necks out on it to get it for you, I need to know why, or I need to be paid a lot of money.
She says, "Why would I pay for something that I don't know that you could do? As far as I'm aware, you took down a raging crocodile," and she gives that soft. And she looks at all of you, well, you two, and says, "Just know that it is important to me. Being said, I don't know any of you or your shitty guild, or what any of you can do. You guys have no significance, cultural significance, or weight, or as they say, clout, for me to kind of respect your name. And I heard even your guild master was a terrible guild master," he says, "and merchant. So why would I stick out my neck for a group of layouts and lagabouts that are just simply not very good?" She says. "You must understand."
Because we have more information than you do. And if you don't want to pay for it, you can go fuck a duck.
She says, "Quack."
Like, Kayla's just gonna stand up and leave.
Damn.
Like, this did not go well. But Kayla's taking no shit.
Where are we at when all this is happening?
You guys
We
were
twiddling our thumbs.
Yeah.
We're like waiting outside, like what the hell's going on?
all he feels like a disturbance in the forest. Is like, somebody didn't that shit didn't go. He feel like I feel a disturbance.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, she's like, "You could go fuck a dog," and she's like, "Quack."
Damn.
Like,
All right, wait.
dumbest conversation ever.
She just sat there.
All
like,
serious, and I'm cracking up over here like,
He's like, "All right, fair enough."
Corn, you're muted.
The image of a shadow fade just going quack.
Like, quack, bitch. Okay.
All right,
Quack,
fair
quack,
enough.
quack, quack, quack.
That's what she would, that's what she told you guys. And if you guys leave, I mean, she didn't, if you guys say, well, it's been brought, and it says, if she has brain, it's been brought, and you guys brought, and are you guys staying there and leaving, or you guys, because Kayala's leaving, Aerith. So what
Yeah,
are you doing?
Kayla is leaving. She's
Leaving,
like, nah,
yes.
yeah,
I
I'm
ain't
not
got
gonna
time
get
for
any
this
persuasive
shit.
power done. But I am gonna turn to her and I'll be like, "It's a little hard to help when you're not giving us a lot to work with, don't you think?"
He says, "I've given you the name, the item description, and how much it's worth to me. I'm not sure how much you need to track down an item, but that is generally the consensus of what you need to track down an item," she says.
Perhaps. Well, thank you for your time. She's gonna get up, leave with Kayla, and she's like, "We're taking that duck."
Right.
All right. So when he's taking a duck. All right. So
We'll come back to
now
the
That's
boys
a
like,
duck, man. That's a duck.
nah, this bitch, we are not working for that bitch. We are getting this duck and we are getting it for ourselves. Do not talk to her.
it's like when somebody. It's like when the girls meet like the main girls for the first time. It's like, hey, she didn't like my dress. She said my. You
Like,
said my.
Kale just
my-
keeps walking, mumbling, and like I imagine all the like guys in the group are just like, what the fuck just happened?
So how much did she say she was gonna pay?
She said she would pay us tops 1,000 GP.
Aerith just smiles and she's just like, I'm gonna make her kneel to me.
I also told her to
Bend
go
the
fuck
knee.
a duck, and she quacked.
Oh damn.
She quacked? What do you mean? Does that mean something?
Well, she told her to fuck a duck.
She says she's a duck walker. Can you believe this woman?
Yeah. A duck walker.
Does that mean she's pigeon-toed?
The lion, the witch, and the audacity of this bitch.
Oh my god.
I am up for the adventure of getting the relic. Fuck
We're
her.
taking that.
Yeah.
But where
I
do
don't
we
know
even
if
Duck
get
for
that?
us.
Boss, I don't know if you really want to do that, do you?
Fuck her?
Yeah.
Maybe she looked pretty good. I mean,
She
doesn't have to mean
quacked.
Well, you know what they say. If it walks like a duck,
Talks like a duck?
she's probably a real duck.
All right, so how are we gonna get the duck?
hopefully.
We don't
Both
even know where the
ducks.
fuck
Well,
the
we need to
duck
find.
is.
We need some more information first of all.
True. You guys do need more information. You guys trying to find this duck. How are you trying to find this duck? So I guess your quest list has expanded as you guys got smited.
Find a duck.
As you guys got smited in verbal combat with a mean, or not mean, shadow fae. You guys have tasked to find a a golden duck. Which you guys don't know you don't know the actual name of, but it's a golden duck.
We are still out for vengeance on this other lady.
On Shirai the
Yeah.
Young Eye. Yes, that killed your goat master's like, well, let's find a goat.
Wait.
Hey,
Let's find a duck first.
This
Last-
is a personal vengeance.
This
Classic-
funeral's going to cost us a pretty penny. He wants
We're not paying for it. though.
dancing
Yeah.
ladies.
We're not paying for it.
Yeah,
That's not it.
Aerith has the
Right.
dancing
Here.
ladies
This is-
down for us.
This is classic
No, no, no,
Shadow.
no,
It's
no.
like it's like I gotta fight Alduin, but I need to complete the Thieves Guild quest first.
We need
It's
to
like a
meet
thief
new
lord.
girls too.
Yeah, it's like hold on. It's like I need to expand the harem a little bit, alright, guys. It's like alright, gotta get the harem right, become rich, marry a rich old dude, kill him. She said horny, so become basically fucking Daniel Day-Lewis and fucking
There will be blood.
and the Last Mohican.
Oh, the last.
The Last Mohican, and Boss wants to be Indiana Jones, and Duton wants to be fucking
Rich.
every tech channel on YouTube. I was like, hey guys, Duton here.
Duton
here. So awesome sauce. But yeah, if you guys are trying to track out some information, you do know that taverns are the best place to do that. And there is a tavern in town.
I think we should
It's not.
start,
So
actually.
we did history check on the duck, right? So is the duck real or
Yes,
The duck is real.
It,
the duck is real. Yes,
yeah.
you do know it's real.
not?
Yes.
A living.
Or that.
It's
No,
an
it's a
idol. It's a golden.
figurine.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it's
Okay,
It's one
that's
of
what I
those
was talking
wondrous figurines that
Mhm.
transform.
Gotcha.
Well, we know
Correct.
that the legend says that whoever has it very often dies shortly thereafter.
Well, I think that my life is worth more than finding a duck.
It's not worth more than 250,000 gold pieces, though.
Who's gonna get that to us?
Somebody'll want this stuff.
Oh yeah.
Somebody trying to find a duck.
I mean,
We need
she
to find
wants
it.
the
If
duck.
If they can afford
to find it.
250,000 gold pieces, they could easily afford assassins to kill us and take it.
We can have our fun with it before we sell it.
Yeah. If we can get some of these gold eggs out.
That
Oh, I
alone
can
makes
get
it
a
worth
leg
it.
out.
Squeeze
Good.
it.
Loving you. Beautiful.
Do, do, do. Hit that. There you go.
I actually think we should hit 2 spots though,
All you see
We
is
should
boy
hit
just
the
taking off the
bar.
poncho.
and the Merchant Consortium, because they specialize in finding rare things or requested things.
Yeah.
So it's
This is
likely that
true.
she's already
And they-
requested them to look for it. So
Or
they
there's-
probably have information on it already.
Or there's other buyers that might be interested.
So we should hit both of those places before we.
I think we should be careful of what we actually say though, because there's other people interested and they find out that we're interested, they could be targeting us.
That's a good point.
But as far as everybody else knows, we're some shitty no-name merchant guild.
Yeah, apparently we can't
Oh.
accomplish anything.
Who said that?
The duck lady.
I thought you said
I'm
fuck
just
her.
saying we can use
I
that to
did.
our advantage.
Do we really want to do that though?
I mean,
Yeah.
you look pretty good. Oh, wait, what?
He's like,
Fine,
I still tap.
come
he's like, I
on.
would still tap that. He's like, I was still like, if you know.
I'm
you
not
know,
trying to catch
still.
feelings. Just, you know.
I mean,
I
you know,
mean-
sometimes. Yeah.
I know we kind of cock-blocked you with the conga line and everything,
It's
but
okay.
let's get
Or-
past that.
That was not my fault.
Duton is
She
not
made her
buying
choice.
it. He's like looking at Boss sideways like she fell in your arms, she was helpless and you let her go. No, I'm not buying it.
I'm not trying to take advantage of somebody in that
Yeah.
position.
Yeah, it's like, I'm
No
like a pudding
fun.
pop. He don't get a pudding pop nobody.
Put some smelling salt
No.
under her nose.
It's like, good lord.
Smelling salt.
Or we can always just sell our shit and move on to the next town.
Wait, hold on. Did you say fucking smelling salt?
Yeah, he did.
Wake up.
Oh my god, dude. What world are we in? Scoops, help. Alright, well, alright, well, as we
This is
discussed.
where our disclaimer needs to pop up. We are not responsible
Oh,
for anything
we are-
said in this conversation.
These are
Oh, I guess
all
I could have been
fictional
popping that up
characters.
every once in a while.
Yeah.
This is
Just in case you joined in the
total
middle.
adult
We're
content.
gonna throw this,
This
up right
is
quick.
just bullshit. We do
This is
not
all
condone
fake.
any of these
Oh.
actions.
We'll throw this up so you guys can see that.
Especially not the stuff I'm thinking about doing.
Yes, like,
Yeah.
and
these
we'll
are
be
all
back.
fictional characters and all fictional, in fictional contexts. So, yeah, enjoy.
We're getting
Any
Yeah.
liceness or
Yeah,
resemblance
and
to
real,
real people.
and real actions.
their
is
actions.
Totally.
Not real. This is fiction,
Not
guys.
real.
We need to get.
Fiction, boys. You know, this is fiction.
Either one works. I think that's
Yes.
fine. Though.
Right.
What
Yeah.
what real leads do we have
none.
on this fucking
None.
duck?
Just the request
Zero.
itself. Yeah.
I mean, shit, we could go kill the bandit lady and then come back and deal with the duck.
That's
But-
where I'm at right now. Let's
Either-
go fucking cut the head off of
But
this
but
stupid
but
cat
Horn,
woman.
remember we need our energy because there's gonna be after party tonight. Remember?
I'd also suggest we should just get leads for other work in the area. We might be able to pick up a couple things on the way. Let's head to the
An
end.
option.
Plus, we need a
That's an option.
pregame, right? There's a party tonight.
Yes.
Yeah, we can spend today collecting
win-win.
info on whatever jobs are out there. We can party tonight. We can set out to go kill this other bitch we don't like. And then make our way back
We have to come back.
and deal with the duck.
And
Yeah, we have
I lay out the map and I'm like, we have to come back from where
Yes.
we're going.
We have to come back to go to the funeral.
Also true. All right. Well, you guys heading to the end, the Merchants Consortium, or anything
We
else?
might as
or
well
you guys
hit the
want to-
consortium on our way.
I would say we're gonna go try and just get info, just gather info.
On
Right?
what's
Alright.
going on.
All right. So let's start with the Consortium first, right?
It would be the first stop, I think.
It's the closest.
Yeah.
Does anybody need to shop? Does anybody need anything specific?
Mr. Two is a good time.
If we
Or-
make it to the Market Guild, Kayala would like to get like throwing stars or something if she could, because she has like no range options.
You can
A
definitely
Rungu?
get.
That always
Oh
gives
my.
My one Rungu is not cutting it.
You can definitely get throwing kunai and throwing daggers or
I could
stars
probably
as well.
make you
So
some too.
this is also true. Duton can make you these things. If he just gets iron, he can make you pretty much any weapon or item. He knows.
think we
the
have
Well,
some
weapon.
that's
iron
well, we
already,
gotta
right?
get down and get the head of this stupid
Well, yeah.
cat
If
woman.
we're okay, if he can make those, then I'll wait until after we get the head and get the
Yeah.
iron ore.
Also, I mean, you don't have to wait that long. He can just get some iron anywhere and just start making them. Like there aren't the only every village sells like basic iron because for general tools and stuff.
How much
so
does that cost?
Go down to
Because
the
she's kind of
smithy.
a broke bitch.
We've got plenty of gold in her.
I'm gonna say broke. Y'all just broke.
Okay, hey, Ala
Bro-
herself is broke.
Personal
It's a
funds, not guild
Drake.
funds.
Drake.
Because of that camel milk.
Yeah.
He's broke for camel milk.
I did. I got
a
camel milk
pound-
and silver.
A ingot of iron. I think that's like one gold piece on it. Ingot of iron. That's not that expensive. Iron.
All the money. she
Prices 5.
Ingot, I could probably make you like 5.
I only have one
ingot.
gold now.
Yeah, an
I'm
ingot.
gonna
No.
destroy the duck lady.
Yeah. An ingot of iron
Do you,
is
what, Kayala, do you tell us that you're looking for this?
Yeah, she's like, guys, I have no ranged option.
I will
I
hand
need-
you. I will hand you a gold piece to get you an ingot of iron.
actually. Iron is only 1 silver piece per pound.
Oh, well, she'll give you back. your
You will
gold.
get 10 pounds of iron.
No, you definitely want to stack up on this stuff because you can just keep making
will
them.
get-
And also,
You will
10
get 10
iron.
pounds of iron. I will give you a gold piece and buy 10 pounds of
Wow,
iron.
We also need
Also-
health potions.
also
We
as
have-
well too.
we do have 2.
Also as well too. Aerith also can use all those things too, as well. So
We should also consider a bag of holding of some sort.
Can we afford that? I mean, we.
I think
need
I
it,
can.
but
I think I
we
can make
afford
that at second level of my character, right?
I
Nice.
will. I will look
Nice.
at
you can definitely make it. Well,
I will look.
I
I will
can't
look
make
at
a
Airlift
bag
and
of
flex
holding?
and go.
Yeah.
Bag of holding for what? I can carry everything.
Hold on,
yeah. So
we
yeah.
need to
So
hide it.
Ah,
Oh.
you can
so-
carry it, but you might
So-
drop it.
So
Oh.
Horn
Yeah.
definitely knows
Okay.
knows the recipe to make a bag of holding. So Horn, 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 Duton knows the
Duton.
recipe to make. Yeah, so you can definitely start making it if you like it. It's in your magical trinkets. The thing there, I think it's 500. So yeah, if you want to start on that, yeah. So while you're in town, you can definitely go to an actual blacksmith shop. They exist here too, and do that as well if you like. So if you want to do that while people are exploring or getting information, I'd like you to do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna go post up. Get to do some
All right,
crafting and things.
All right. Give me a Tinker's Tool check. I'll say you get a +5 because you're in an actual shop.
Fix my query here.
Intelligence, of course. All right, 15. So add 15 out of 500. Don't forget your downtown stuff as well. You can definitely do that. You can. Everybody else. So everybody else, I assume, is going to the Merchant Consortium. So as you go there, you are greeted by. Let me check something here. Actually, as you get there and open the door, we're gonna pick the rest of this up next week. Whoop.
All right.
next week. Sorry, I fucked that up. But end of the session, guys, when you're watching, we do this thing called a debrief where we all talk about everybody else's success and stuff like that in the session, and we all kind of just talk about what we like, sometimes we didn't like, it wasn't great, and just have a moment together with the game. So that's huge. So we're gonna start out with I think we started out with last time with boss. We're gonna do reverse today. So so we're gonna talk about Aerith. So Horn, tell us a little bit about Aerith, and I'll pull her up.
My favorite part was in the bathhouse, just immediately trying to find new workers. Is that a PC way to say it?
In quotes.
Peace, easy
ju-
enough.
Yeah, like the way that you handle your
Business.
your business, the way you handle your character and your extra businesses, I'm loving watching this. I think I've said it before, but I feel like your character is just so well rounded and so filled out that you just know where you're going with it, and I can't wait to see everything that you do with it. It's love your character. This is gonna be fun.
Yeah, I think add to that too as well. It's cool to see a female character that isn't played by a dude actually kind of do this stuff because one, it shows a different side, of the stereotypical like I don't know, it's a girls naked like this is so it shows a different side that it's a game, dude. So it shows that one Aerith is Knight or there is versatile. She can play a lot of characters and it shows she has depth. So good shit there. Please do tell us a little bit about Aerith.
Several things. I also like the definitely the bathhouse piece. I like the part that when she did see Duton with this up periscope, she went the other way. Her interactions with the what was that? The Trollkin female was good, and then how she kind of like swooped the female out of Boz's arms as she fainted. So all of that I thought was awesome.
Dude, Aerith was like, Mr. Steel Girl.
I was about to say that.
Yeah,
Amen.
literally.
I was trying to be
Aerith,
subtle about it, so I'm not,
You weren't
not
subtle.
subtle at all. You were like, oh, that your girl, dog? Bye.
Okay, but I was
bro.
like plastered, so I mean,
no.
Cut me
It's
some
all
slack.
good. No, you got slack. I give you that, but you're like, hey, it's your girl, man.
It goes back to the
Oh.
conversation in the beginning where they're doing their thing and you just see Boss smoking a cigarette in the corner.
He's like, he just hurt. He's like, man, who hurt you, man? That's good shit there. Please, Kayla, tell us a little bit about Aerith.
So I really like how Aerith is very much, she has her own mission, but at the same time, she's very go with the flow. Like her and Kayala were, let's just go meet this guy and get it over with at first. And then she's also like, okay, Duton's in the pool, sharking it up, just turn, go do my shit. Or like with the whole duck statue, like, hey, I need some help. Somebody come with me.
Right.
I really like that about her.
I mean, like I said, I mean, Knight's growth as a role player and as a character, a role player and as a player is grown. She's always good mechanically speaking, but and always in role play too. But this is like a whole other level, man. And the growth is amazing. So I appreciate that. Big ups to that, and it goes to show that it's just interesting, man. The character is interesting. It's not this really basic, really kind of overplayed thing. I think it's really unique. So I'm really enjoying it as well, seeing it go. And then Boss, tell me a little bit about Aerith today.
I like the party scene, starting up the conga line, and just in general, like her letting loose suddenly. I think for the most part she's been kind of reserved. She's got the her pimp hand strong, but we don't see that. That stuff's like behind the scenes, and so just seeing her get loose, get drunk, start a conga line, swoop in and take the girl.
That's how I met the
funny.
guild master.
Yeah.
Party.
Yeah. Oh man, dude. I mean, that's what I'm saying. It just shows. It's just. I mean, she has substance. It's not just just a flash in the pan with like just vulgarity and like that. It shows that Aerith actually has personality. So is it real? Holy cow! No, it's cool. It's cool to see just depth and personality and substance. That's in substance is the character to take you super far. So I appreciate that. And then Aerith, tell us your favorite part of the session or something you like or didn't like. Let us know.
The final showdown for sure. It was interesting, frustrating, and upsetting all at the same time. And honestly, I wasn't prepared for the quack.
Yeah.
I couldn't take it seriously. Like, I couldn't keep a straight face. I was like, y'all really rolling?
It's like it's and it's like that too as well, because one of those things where it's like people would expect you to be like, oh, I'm not a duck. She's like, okay, well, fuck you too then, quack bot. So he said, it is what it is. So basically, just said it is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought it was cool. I thought it was cool. That one was freaking hilarious. That was off the dome. And like everybody roll with it, it really kind of brought that moment to life because it took all of us to make that moment. So huge there. Thank you, Aerith, for playing today and in awesome socks there. It was hilarious. But please tell us something today about drum roll, please. Horn.
Horn really got his worth today. He's got mad game, and he used the deck of songs.
Listen, man. He was like, "Listen, I'm
Like,
your Lord and Savior, Horn.
he's
Listen, that's it."
he's not only an idol, he got plan. Also, you kind of ditched the girl.
He did. She was in her room. She was like, "Baby, I love the way every day."
He
She was in her room,
kind
just
of,
waiting. It was
but
waiting.
it's
She was,
funny. You know what I mean? It's
yeah.
so part of your
It
character.
it goes to show. Listen, Horn is about business. He's like, "Listen, I like it, but I can't let it distract me from my mission." That's real shit. You gotta put some respect on that. I got to. Because he was like, listen, I like it. It's cool, but listen, sometimes we can't always play. Sometimes we gotta be about business. So big facts there. Horn said, listen, I'll get some other time. She liked me. She liked me. She'll come back. So big stuff there. Duton, tell us something that you like about Horn.
Oh man, so much. So the beginning, entering the city, coming in, and how he just responded to like the mythical bear thing, and the dancing, and getting into the pool. I mean, it was so much
Yeah.
to like. Even in the combat sequence too, because I'm glad he's could run up front and keep us safe. But yeah, I mean, it was so much good role play, especially at the beginning there with the whole mythical bear thing and how he just played along with whatever scenario kept going with it, and just yeah, that was awesome. I loved it
Mm.
a lot. That was cool.
It brought so much depth out of the scene, because like in the beginning of every session, it's always like shake off that rust, get back to the groove. So the fact that I think you got a little bit of a curveball of them saying like, yo, these probably guys have probably never seen a barefoot before. Man, let's fuck see what happens. You guys roll with it. And it was really cool because one, you're a dancing bear guy, and this are extremely rare here. Two, you're a barefoot. They've never seen that before, so they probably thought you were just a mythical bear. And also you have a walking stick and a poncho, so they thought you're like some religious bear. Like, yo, this guy's a mythical bear. Holy
He's
shit! You like
exotic.
so. It wasn't like I said. It wasn't just he was a bear. It was like the whole get up. He was looking like a fucking disciple. Just walking through the desert saying, "It's like I've traveled far to be here. Uh, I've come to save your village."
I have
So it was cool
arrived.
there.
Your life's just got better.
Right? It was so cool, man. And then Kiala, tell us a little bit about Horn.
So like everybody else said, he basically walked into the city like the popular kid. That was really awesome. And then there was two things I really liked other than that, where he was trying to keep an eye on Aerith and Kayala as they were both kind of like going their separate ways at the end of the party. Like I thought
Right.
that really spoke to his guardian character. And then Kayala really appreciates that gold piece that he gave her in the inn because she's used to having to like talk her way into getting things, and he's just like, "Oh, you need that here," and she's like, "I don't know what to do with that information."
Huh? He's like, I can't. I don't have to seduce you to get this.
Like
This
what?
is free. Like no way. I thought I no charms, no baby doll after
Nothing.
nothing. Hey, listen. Like he said, listen. It is what it is. I love
Nothing
that,
in
man.
life is free. You
Hey,
don't have to pay.
one way or another. Dude, one's gonna come back
Gets
like
mauled by a
to,
bear.
towards the end of the session. He's like, listen, I've gave you. He's gonna pull up a fucking checklist.
One, two,
379 gold
He's
pieces.
I'm in a merchant guild.
13,
Some
13
interest
Yeah.
13 silver and 47 copper pieces. When can you
compounded
get that
over
to me?
6
Yeah.
months.
He's
Carry
like,
the
you
wood.
know, he says 50% interest rate. That's looking
Damn.
like about 30%, 30,000 gold pieces, give or take a couple thousand. So awesome sauce there. And boss, please tell us a little bit today you like about Horn.
Yeah, he's always a good sport in the beginning, just rolling
Right.
with that whole scenario. I really liked the interaction between the halfling with the mohawk and the dancing bear stuff. That's kind of a cool like brotherhood that it's like a secret club almost at their end. So I just like that interaction.
Right.
That was cool.
Oh, that's cool, man. He also because he's a foreign land from a foreign basically guild in a foreign land. So
Mhm.
it goes to show that dancing bears. She's like, yeah, we dance everywhere. What's up? No continent safe. So
Yeah, secret handshake.
yeah, man, yeah, the whole handshake and everything. He's like, yo, we got this after party. Yo, it's gonna be winches. What's up, bro? You down or not, dog? You down or not?
Where the
He's like,
winches
let's.
at?
Hey, he's like, yo, we got keg stands or keg barrels. I mean, barrel stands. Uh,
Yeah.
you got barrel stands, dude. What's up? So he's a bit of a frat boy, but hey, I mean, uh, from what you know of him, he did solo a fucking chimera, which is incredible. So
Yeah, were they
he got
CR6 or
6.
something? Yeah.
100%.
Hi.
Yeah.
So awesome sauce there, and then Horn. Tell us your favorite part of the session or something you like or didn't like.
No,
So-
I loved just I'm a big fan of the RP, and the party was amazing. Just the way you played all the different pieces to that was
Mhm.
that was a whole lot of fun. And the piece that stands out to me that I want to say it for due time, but there's a couple other things. But I love the fact, due time, that you looked at, I think it was Kayala, and was like, I thought he was an actual dancing bear, not
Right.
understanding what a dancing bear was. That dude, I could not help but crack up
Yeah.
at that. That was that part right there. I was just like, okay, that one's good. That was good.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I love it too because, like, on paper, people just assume they're all like a group of just bear folks. Like, okay, that makes sense. Like, no, it's just the title.
Just the name.
It's just the name. You know what I'm saying? So I love it, man, because it makes sense. Like you're saying, like, oh yeah, we are the mighty human. It's like, oh no, I mean human as in like race of people, not actually like the title, man. Like what? So I thought it was huge. That was huge. I love it. And then pay it forward to Duton.
Yeah, I mean, again, that same thing, but your role play is always on point. Like, you just come up with some of the craziest, in a good way. I'm not saying this negatively, so please don't take it that way.
No,
but
not
you
at
just come
all.
up with some of the craziest stuff for your characters with how you role play them, and I never know what's going to come out of your mouth, and it's always fun to try to spitball off of that and understand where you're going with it. And today was just the same thing. Just, I mean, everything from the bathhouse scene to at the after party. Like, no, we can't go anywhere. We got an after party. Like, we got to go party tonight. Like, just how you role play your characters are just amazing, dude. Like.
Yeah, I thought it was great, man. He's like, bro, how are we gonna fucking go adventure? We got winches, bro. We got beer tonight. How are we gonna do that, bro? That's a conflict of interest, sir. We cannot do that. So awesome sauce there. And then please, Kayala, tell us a little bit about Horn. I mean, Duton.
So my favorite scene with Duton today was when Horn's other dancing bear friend came up, and like Duton's just like leaning into the conversation, and then it's, oh yeah, woo! He has no idea what they're talking about, but he is like totally hyped for this, and he like has to be interjected and included, and I loved it. It was hilarious.
It was great, man. And it goes to show, he knows how to, and this I'll say this too as well. He knows how to, basically jumpstart something that's getting kind of dry or kind of like a lull. But he also knows how to fill in his pockets too, which is good as a role player. I really appreciate that as a DM because I think every good table needs one of those people that knows when to just like, all right, it's almost like double dutch. It's like, okay, now it's my time. All right, now and now. And he always knows when to jump in, which is huge for a table and for the group. So I appreciate that. And then next we have Boss. Tell us a little bit about Duton.
Oh man, he had some great moments. Obviously, the bathhouse scene, him trying to get with the girl at the party. But I love his absolute confidence, and it never fucking works out. Every time he goes in with big dick energy, and it just doesn't. The dice doesn't play, but it's so good because it matches.
But he plays.
Yes.
Yeah.
So good. I think that's the best part. He comes in with this confidence. The dice doesn't work out, and we just lean into it.
bro. Like it's like he has like in his mind he's like Denzel Washington, but on paper
Yeah.
he's not that at all.
No.
in his mind, he's envisioning. He's just like, I just whip it out on the table, dude. Just come. It's like, no,
In his mind, he's Denzel. On paper, he's Kevin Hart.
no. Yeah.
Oh God.
he's like, I don't know. That pale muffin cap back blue. I don't know.
Say it with your chest.
Yeah. He's like, I don't. He wasn't ready. So, and I thought it's cool, man. And I just wanted to point that out, absolutely. And then going over to Era, tell us a little bit about Duton.
I like Duton's little interactions with Aerith. In the fact that it's like, in terms of our group dynamic, his is the most natural progression, if you know what I mean. Like, we actually start off distance, and he's actually trying to get closer to me, and I'm just like, okay. It's a little weird for Aerith, you know what I mean? Because they don't like it's been strictly business before, but now they're actually trying to get along. He's like, oh, why didn't you flirt with that girl? She's cute. Okay. All right. And then he's like, yeah. And then he does go up to them, and that whole disaster happens where he's like,
He's like,
It was a disaster for her.
but can I change your mind?
It's like, are you
He's
sure?
he's like, have you heard of chin straps?
And Erin was totally cheering him on for the first part of it. She sees him going, and she's like, yeah.
Yeah, and it's
You
like,
got
no. He's like,
totally
Andy, dog.
inebriated, like conga lining, but she's rooting for him, and then she sees the zipper pulling thing, and she's gonna swerve left.
He's like, and he
I don't know him
fucked
no
it
more.
up.
The sensor
He's
bar is
like-
half of his
Yeah.
body.
But I mean, it's
Yeah,
very
it's-
natural progression of the friendship. You know what I mean?
And it's good, man, to really see that, like it's good to be able to just role play figuratively and narratively, just sometimes put it on the table, man. Just pull it out there, man, to really kind of show that like
Literally.
everybody
God.
isn't these as far as the group dynamic in our group, we're not super cookie cutter or super I guess PC, I guess. We're just down to have fun, man. Once we're having fun, a good time, that's what I'm looking for. And everybody has fun, and it's a game. At the end of the day, these are all fictional characters. If anybody gets upset about a fucking mythical fucking race of people in a foreign fictional game, you might want to reevaluate some choices mentally.
And
So
review our viewer discretion clause.
correct.
Yes.
That too.
Hey, if you look at us at the end of the game, we are all smiling. So
We're having a good time.
Right,
Absolutely.
man. So, and then tell us a little bit today you liked about Kayala. Dudon. No,
Oh,
Dudon.
okay. You want me to tell you what I like about the game, or?
No, like yes. I'm sorry, I missed it. Yes, please do.
No, he doesn't want to know.
no, he doesn't want your opinion.
I am the captain
okay?
Like
now.
no, fuck that.
Okay, the
no,
game was
no,
cool.
no,
So,
fuck no.
Kayala,
Me.
He said it was alright. It was alright. You know what I mean? It wasn't anything. It was alright. Go ahead, man.
That was
No,
alright.
so I mean the
He's
flow of the
alright.
game I thought was awesome. The beginning, the RP that we put together. You found a way to make sure that we did some combat as well. So I mean the flow was perfect. I enjoyed everything. I enjoyed how you set the scene, the visuals, playing up the characters at the party. I mean, to me everything was perfect, man. It was a perfect game for me today. So that's how I say about that. So for Kayala, man, I got a list here.
Oh shit.
Let's see.
Oh man.
You're like, wait, don't do this.
Man.
I have to mentally
He's
prepare
like-
myself.
Like I'm not ready.
No, I just wrote a lot because there was a lot of things that was going on, like her interactions with Aerith and how the I guess you could say the female bonding is really cool. Even though like Duton's trying to interject in there a little bit. Her stepping up with the court thing, because Duton was definitely being very obnoxious with the whole tinking of the glass and doing the toast, and how she's stepping up
Right.
like, hey, don't mind him. Hey, this is let me do this the right way.
Huge.
And she's receiving like favoritism on where they sleep, like on the first floor. So that kind of I didn't like that.
I gotta go fucking 8 floors,
Yeah,
bro.
we was like on
walking.
room 286 or something. Like, man, I didn't know they
Yeah,
was that high.
56, yeah. Like, were we on the
Fucking
25th floor? Seriously.
Mhm.
Sorry.
The 8th. You were definitely on the 8th for sure.
And another
There
thing
you
is
go.
like she like showed a side of her that I didn't know she had. Like when she went off with these guys, or I don't know how many guys was it, or was
It was one.
guy?
It was
It
the
was
one guy.
one
I don't know, man. I
guy.
kept seeing the
It was
9
one
The
dude,
one.
and I was like, okay, she's
Don't-
gonna go off with
it was
9
one
guys. So like,
dude.
what's going on? But
Nah, it was see how attractive he was. He was A9. He was a
Eight, nine.
Okay. So that was surprising too. She pulled the 9. Hey, that's good. Did you get his number?
hey.
No.
Hey,
He was not
Stella
worth.
said
He was not worth a number.
she said he was all looks but no substance, ladies and gentlemen. It's all looks, no substance.
Yeah, just remember
Hey,
the
said-
time doing the backstroke.
I'm just saying. And she basically pulled a fucking. He's like, oh, it's a Lamborghini. Oh no, it has a fucking a Prius motor. This is great.
Oh my god.
Economic.
Oh
Why
my
is it-
god.
Dude, why is it a V2 in here, dude? What is it, the motor? Anyway,
Two-stroke.
please, boss us something that you liked about Kayla.
Yeah, some of that coming out in the party, I think everybody kind of let loose, but the interaction, she had a little bit of a sharper side to her this session when she basically said "fuck you" to that lady. So yeah, fuck a duck on your tombstone.
Yeah.
It was just a good interaction.
Quack, yeah.
Yeah, quack.
Dude, she's
That-
dude. She
that
was a yeah.
Turns out
Yeah.
real quick, and it was good because she just did not give a
Right.
damn, stormed out and said "fuck that bitch."
Fuck that bitch. Like,
Yeah.
listen, her makeup is trash. Her edges are done. Fuck that bitch. So I thought it was great, man. And it goes to show, like, I try to have a balance with NPCs. Like, not every NPC will love you, of course. Not every NPC will hate you. So it's not like let's just murder all the NPCs because that's kind of ridiculous too. But it was a show, man. I try to give a nice round balance of people that you interact with, so it doesn't feel like cartoon. It's like everybody likes us or everybody hates you either. So that was cool. And yeah, it's always good to get mad at NPCs. It's okay. Listen, she said fuck. She said she was a duck walker. Deal with that shit as you will.
Not a thing.
Aerith, please tell us something today you like about Kiala.
I like all the confidence that Kayala has in
Absolutely.
everything that she does. Even when she rolls terrible, she's like, I'm gonna casually tell you, bullshit. Oh shit.
Wow. He's like Omnicron. Oh, yeah. So no, it's cool, man. But also, yeah, Kayla has that HR department confidence. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, I know I'm better than you, dog. I know I'm better than you, and that's okay. I'm not gonna fire you today. So I really loved, that really quiet confidence. And also, she's not afraid to use her womanly charm either, man. She's, I'm not saying she's like Bulma, but she definitely knows what she wants and she knows how to get it. And sometimes, if you gotta, do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do. Listen, a gym
Sometimes you have to whip it out.
Sometimes a gym
Sometimes
board
you gotta
Literally.
pull a Juton.
Hey, learn from the best.
And afterwards, she like slept with the guy, and then she's like, "Oh, I should have went with Aerith instead."
Damn it.
Yeah.
She's like, "This
Oh,
is not
it
worth
was-
the night." Like,
it was a half five for me.
confidence.
That was a half five for me. She gave him that like pity half five. She's like,
He's
oh,
like, "Did
oh,
I
like,
do good?" And you're like, "Yeah."
She's like,
Yep.
I called you an Uber. What? Yeah, you gotta go.
what? Like, what? I thought we were gonna.
I
was
live
like,
here.
Nah.
And
This is
see,
Your
like-
donkey's
I imagine
outside.
in that specific situation, he was like trying to give you a fist bump, and you're just okay.
Yeah.
Right, dude, that shit was
I
hilarious.
thought you said I
that
was
fun for
the
her.
best. No, I said you did your best.
You said I was the biggest person you were with. Why'd you lie? Don't lie to me. No, but please, Horn, tell us a little bit that you like about Kiala.
I mean, everything that I would have said has been said, but what I will say is for your character, I love the fact that you can go from being this sort of when talking with certain people, you're kind of the nicey nice. Like I'm a Jinborn, I get the noble, I get the outright, you know, kind of stuck up piece to
Is that
how you
proper?
interact
Yeah.
with people. Yeah.
Just
But then you can go to just like this downright like hood woman going, no, go fuck yourself. And you have both sides of it down to a T. And it's fun to watch that side, that back and forth with that. And it sounds bad, but you just have it perfect. You hit that line exactly where you need to, and it's great.
He literally was like, and she put on like, because normally she has that like, hey, like this is my working voice like that. But then sometimes you gotta pull out
the customer service voice.
Yeah, and then sometimes she was like, listen, I work 12
hours.
hours.
I'm gonna pull your weave and I'm gonna smack the shit out of you.
All right, that's it. I've had enough.
It's like, all right. She's like, listen,
Here come the neck rolls.
The neck rolls.
Earrings are coming out.
A woman is mad at you when like if she is like parrying air. Come on, bro. Parrying air, bro.
Stop.
The more times in a sentence the head spins in a circle,
when a woman's mad,
it's
when they start agreeing. They're like, okay.
Oh no, you don't want to get to that point.
Okay.
You never want to get to that point, bro.
That's how you feel, boo. Okay.
Okay.
I hear you.
You never want to get to that point, guys. If you're watching, bro, because if the next morning she's fucking the mailman, bro, I'm just gonna keep it that.
Oh my God.
She's fucking the mailman, bro. And if you ever and in her mind she's formulating this crazy. She's like, I'm gonna fuck the mailman in his bed. The next day, she's like, "Oh yeah, I had a great day today, honey. It was great. Nothing happened at all." Yeah.
And you go to lay down.
Homicide on your pillow, right?
That was good, man. Great. It's a great day today. But yeah, Kyle, please tell us your favorite part of the session. You liked it, and like so on and so forth.
I mean, today was great. I had a lot of fun. But my favorite thing was our combat. That never goes that smoothly ever. And that was amazing.
We're low level, so it's nice. It's like we have the one move.
Yeah, it's like
we're pretty good. Like, we're doing this today. And guys, above table that was a CR5. So yeah, that was tough. So it was definitely 100%
false sense of awesome.
Oh, we're so good at this game.
Yeah, I mean, then again, the curious amount of people watching. And I say this well. For a normal group of people that isn't my table, I would say you probably should not do this. But everybody at my table is really, really good at the game. I know everybody says like, they're really good at the game, but no, they're really, really good at the game. I definitely push them 100%. So
and for the record, Val has killed all of us multiple times. So like,
and we had other characters kill us too. So yeah.
Yes.
This is also true that people. Yeah, this is also true. So let's put that out there.
They didn't make the cut.
They did not make the cut. I'm sorry.
Hi, if you're watching.
Some people. All the dirty ones.
You know who you are.
It's like, hey, let's go have the party. Yay. Anyway, but yeah, Kiel, tell us a little bit today you liked about Boss.
Speaking of wizards.
Hey, wizard. Usually, I don't like you guys. Anyway, so I don't know. One of the things I thought was really interesting today is there wasn't a whole lot of Najee today, so it was really interesting actually getting to see Boss as Boss, and I like that.
I agree. And to elaborate that point too, I would definitely wanted the Boss get in there as well and have that moment in the session. It was cool to see, because I didn't want, I don't want Najee to be like, he's still an NPC. I don't want him to be too much in the forefront, but I want kind of be there so he's not like, oh, this is generic NPC 1 or like that. So it's kind of cool to see Boss kind of really kind of put on the move. He's like, listen, I was married. I'm sure what a dog does, So he really kind of put it down and really showed he still got some some spark in that tank. So cool. And Arab, tell us something that you liked about Boss.
You really came in clutch with the girl. Like,
What? That was planned from the whole time. That's premeditated.
oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I'll buy that for
in my
$1.
head, it was like, oh God, we just made the worst impression ever. Like, we're screwed. You never want to piss off like, and then boss is like, hey girl.
Like, hey, listen, my name's Boss. You know what I'm saying? Like, and
Like,
my and my
I
arms and
don't
legs are
have that
long.
child right
You
now,
know
but
what I'm saying?
hey.
He's
Hello.
like,
We can
listen,
get.
I
can
And
get
I'm,
another
Let's
one.
yeah,
put the child
Dude,
in the
another,
picture.
get another. That's what I'm saying.
Grabbed
Boss
his head,
knows
turned
that.
him around, and just was like, "Nope, you're coming with me."
Let's go.
Boss gets a gold noodle for that. He said, "Hey, we can have another one, though. Boss, get a gold noodle for that. That was
I'll
fucking
take
great.
that.
That was fucking great. Good shit. That's fucking solid. Porn, tell us something that you liked about Boss.
Yeah, dude, your RP always on point. Today was just even better, especially with the big dude's daughter. Combat wise, like I love the fact that you jumped out once I grappled that Subek. That you just jumped out and you're like, "Yep, now I got a touch spell because I get the advantage, and here we go." And just
Light 'em up.
that tactic was amazing. Um,
Good.
Putting yourself in the right position in that moment to do it was awesome. So
And honestly, man, I'm so glad that because it was really risky because one, he got within 10 feet, and it's very possible that Subek could have absolutely cracked him with the 10. He didn't have a 10 range, but he definitely could have done that for like 40
Calculator
damage.
risk.
Yeah. It was like, all right. He's like, now's my chance. I'm like,
limit
bro,
testing.
please, because
no,
I was checking.
the fact that the squishy wizard decides to do that in that moment, like that was like I said, I loved it. Amazing.
I was like, damn, bro, he is really going in there, bro. He said, listen, I'm going in deep, not putting up, man. So, Duton, tell us a little bit that you liked about Boss.
All right, so first and foremost was the interaction with Lady Ampobola with that Nat 20. That was awesome. That was key for our standing, I think, and then getting into the party and all of that. Then I was very curious as to how he was acting as a gentleman, because everybody else was like almost like horn dogs, like they were trying to make some things happen. He was very gentlemanly, and so that time where like she fell back in the arms, I thought for sure like, okay, he's gonna like, take her to her room or ask where's her room at or something of that nature.
You gonna pudding popper?
And then it's like, well, he really didn't really have the chance because Aerith kind of swooped in, and did her thing. But the other
To
thing
be
that
honest,
you had
didn't
said
go
something that I was
anywhere.
curious about. Was he married or is he married?
dun dun dun. Maybe we should ask him to find out.
Yeah,
Next
ask
episode.
him.
Okay, because I
Next
could have swore he said he was married,
episode.
and so the little artificer gears in Duton's head started spinning. I was like, oh, okay. But yeah, so I definitely like some of the dynamics that I saw today with his character, and how he was acting, because he come on like this suave guy, but he like it's almost like he didn't have any ulterior motives with the suaveness, just to help us get to where we needed to be.
He's
and
just
nothing else.
cool to be cool, man. He's like,
Yeah.
listen, you know what I'm saying? I got a kid. If I get another one, it's cool. If I don't, I don't. But he still got those tools to get the job done though. So don't get it twisted. So he's like, listen, I ain't pushing it because I know I'm good. So I love that. And then Boss, tell us your favorite part of the session or something you like or didn't like, sir.
Lots of role playing. That was fun. Just all the shenanigans we got into. The combat was like
Yeah.
on the side. You know what I mean? We just,
Right.
let's
Right.
go have fun. Let's drink. Let's eat some good food. Let's party. It was just good. Everybody kind of letting loose, and yeah, you got to see different sides of all the characters. I don't think anyone's seen. Like
Right.
you know, you have Kayala kind of getting a little feisty, Aerith letting loose and having fun, and drinking and getting crazy and dancing. She does that, but it seems she always does that with ulterior motives. This one, she just wanted to have fun. Even Horn kind of leaning into the deception in the beginning, that's not usually what he does.
Yeah.
So it was
Right.
good. It was good. Everyone had fun.
Yeah, in for me at least, I thought this was, every single session, guys, are going to improve as a team, as all this stuff, and really kind of get the chemistry down. But the chemistry is solid, dude. All of you guys interact with each other in unique ways and form unique things in the group. I wouldn't change the team for the world, man. You guys are a really good team, role playing wise, and that's the biggest thing too. You guys bring a lot to the table, man. Boss, you bring that calm, cool, suave energy. Aerith brings that calculated assassin monk, uh, not lady of the night, but like almost like
Basically, lady in the night.
Lady of
no,
the
no,
Night.
no, not like
Killer
what I'm
Pimp.
looking for is like, I mean, what I'm looking for is like she has that like the best way I can explain it to you is like she's like the anime protagonist feel about her, like the like women just want to be around her. It's like, oh yeah, like, oh, you're Aerith? Yeah, I'll join your team. I just met you 5 minutes ago. Sure, huh? Yeah, whatever. Cool. All right. So there, Horn brings that strong, protective kind of just background forth. He's like, listen, uh, what the fuck is it? Don't start nothing, ain't gonna be nothing. Horn brings that energy to the table, which is huge in this. Good. Duton brings that spicy, tongue in cheek, not scared to whip it out on the table. Kind of vibe.
Literally.
Literally.
Literally. And Kiala as well. You bring that little bit, that feminine energy, that really kind of sass and now sass, but also as well, you're not scared to get things alternative means as well. Which is cool. You all bring something unique to the table that really kind of rounds the party out. So that's what that's all I wanted to say. But guys who are watching, please watch this far. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Leave a comment if you can. This is our second session. Go back and watch the first one if you did not.
It's a two-parter. Technical difficulties, y'all.
It is a two-parter. Yes.
And this one is too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And hey, listen, session 2, part 2, baby. So look at that. Definitely check them out. Go back and watch the stuff as well. I'm announcing that next week I'll be doing the first session of my podcast. It'll be on most streaming platforms. I'm not sure about all. That's a lot of things, but it will be on. You can have Spotify, the basic streaming platforms, and I'll upload to YouTube as well.
And you're looking to do that on Saturday, was that right? Or what
Saturday,
day?
yes.
Yep.
So, Saturday, yes. So the campaign will be on Friday. It'll be on Saturday and should be uploaded by either Saturday night or Sunday, depending on how long it takes. So, look forward to that next week. And please follow us. Please follow us on all of our social media. It's in the link tree down below. If you could, and if you have any questions, anything like that about the team, comment and we'll check it out, good or bad. Like or dislike. It's been a pleasure, all of you guys watching. We'll see you next week. Keep on swimming.
Goodbye.